It's anthem for boys. These
Anthem
are the boys
of the men. The men.
They will sing another tone today.
Welcome to our watch along. Yes, this is Football Temple brought to you by Azar Studios. This is the watch along for match day 3 of the English Premier League involving Liverpool and Arsenal at the Anfield Stadium. The Bishop is here with me, ready to collect like an Arsenal fan. And we have, of course, joining us for the very first time, Mr. Kizito, who is coming all the way from where? Owerri. So you know. Well, there's Kun Khalifa, there's no Atlant in the MPFL, all the way from Owerri, even though Atlant has been relegated.
Exactly.
But of course, there's Kun Khalifa. Hopefully, you step in for Kun Khalifa and help them. They say they're in need of money. But we need that for another conversation. Of course, Mr. Kizito joins us all the way from Owerri. We are good to have you in our studio here. We are glad to have you. He's a Manchester United fan, but tonight, he says he's all Arsenal.
Yes, I am for Arsenal.
You are for Arsenal?
Yes.
We wait to see other one transpired. Of course, Bishop did no introduction. The big one himself.
Yeah.
An apostle, a bishop of Arsenal. Hopefully, his Arsenal side will be beaten today by you.
Let us stop making noise and focus.
But let's quickly go to the starting lineup. Of course, the guy is on already 2 minutes played. Alisson is in goal for Liverpool. No doubt about you expected. Of course, Madiasville will continue to wait for his turn.
His time.
Alisson is in goal. We've got Soboslai, Ibrahima Konate in the defense line, Virgil van Dijk, and of course, Milos Kakash, who plays today at right back and not in his usual. Plays today at left back and not in his usual right back because Soboslai has gone to play at right back. Of course, Ryan Gravenberch and Alexis McAllister, who makes a return after missing the last game against Newcastle United, our partner in the midfield with Mohamed Salah, Florian Wirtz, Cody Gakpo, and of course the man in form.
Absolutely.
Ugo
Ekitike. Yes.
Ekitike, the only man that if you spell his name backward, you spell his name forward,
gives you the same.
You use his number backward, you use his number forward, gives you the same thing. Ekitike in that one. Of course, for Arsenal, there is no Eberechieze in the starting lineup.
Fortunately,
there is no Bukayo Saka today.
Unfortunately,
of course, there is no Martin Odegaard. Of course, David Raya starting goal for the Gunners. Ricardo Calafori, one of these standard defenders so far this season, yet to concede with an assist already in his name. Of course, Gabriel, captain Arsenal, William Saliba, Julian Timber, one of the highest scoring defenders so far this season in the Premier League. Also, we've got Declan Rice, Martin Zubimendi, Mikel Merino. In the middle of the park, not playing his usual striking position.
First 9,
course, Gabriel Martinelli, Victor Gyökeres, and Noni, the boy,
Madueke.
Before I go to so Kizito, you've seen, of course, I just read out the lineup. What are expectations with this lineup in a big game like this?
Well, for us now, I think they would be missing the services of Odegaard and Saka. But these are matches that one has to prove their title credentials. And I think, for me, Arsenal has been compact this season. So with or without these two players, I still tip them to win.
Oh, well, it tips them to win also. No doubt about it. Your Arsenal side, boastful, ever boastful like you are.
Yeah.
Of course, we are seeing
any
worries. It's a week of hamstring. It's already a week of hamstring. Of course,
this is not Rolls Royce. The Rolls Royce himself.
William Saliba.
This is not good news at all.
Down.
Wow.
And we're about to see
Mosquera
thrown into the limelight. And of course, it's automatic. Saliba will no longer continue. It's a weekend of hamstring. Also,
this is the worst news I've had.
You just one time where Ketike walk on him, just one walk.
But come on,
collect hamstring.
No, that was
just one walk.
But there was contact. Anyway.
Contact waiting.
A contact. Let's see like hopefully can continue. But it looks like Mascara is already warming up already to take his place. But this is a big blow, absolute big blow. Saliba will be leaving. Mascara will be coming in just number 3, making his. That can you make your debut in such a match?
No, he's made his debut. He came off the bench.
So it's just such a game. But wow, this looks like a debut because he's playing barely 90 minutes because this is just 6 minutes of play already in this game. And to see Saliba walk out, this is a big blow. Because see, Atata, he is a worried figure, and rightly so. You know, the backline has been formidable with the pairing of Gabriel and, of course, Saliba to take out one of the Rolls Royce, like you call him, one of the the piece of the puzzle. I just hope this doesn't spell doom for us now at the end of the night. But I'm too confident with what we've got in the team. Like you said, fortunately there is no Saka. He's out. Odegaard managed to make it to the bench. Just saying, talking about
Odegaard's on the bench.
Yeah, managed to make it on the bench. But of course there is no Eberechieze also on the bench. But big blow. Kahavit is out for a very lengthy period. Jesus is still not ready to play. Ben White to pick up. Still out to the knockout as well. But come on, I tell you one thing: if there's any team that can beat this Liverpool team, it is Arsenal. I think they've got the quality and depth to do the job.
Well, Eberechieze is on the bench. Just to add, he couldn't make his debut today, but early worry for Arsenal. Of course, Mosquera replaces Gabriel. who is Saliba, I beg your pardon, who is injured and is automatically out of this game.
Yes, I was trying to signal to you if it's too late to have a change of opinion. Because I have said that Arsenal would do without the presence of Odegaard and Saka. But then, if you watch Arsenal in the last 2 seasons, their team has been built on defensive solidity.
Absolutely.
Which is being
Marshall,
by Saliba. Now that he's out, I think I'm not having a second thought. I think I see Liverpool now having a go because Salah is still in this game.
Well, of course, Kizito has changed sharp. No need to think twice.
I see. This is
win probability has now switched to Liverpool. 40% win probability for Liverpool, 32 for Arsenal.
Yeah, look at what has happened to Arsenal. Now, in their defense, it is led by Saliba. He's out. The midfield, you cannot take away the creativity and the impact of Odegaard. Out. In the final third, there is
Saka. So all the leaders, exactly.
So it means that at every department of the pitch, their leaders are out. And then I do not think without any leader in the pitch that they will win Liverpool.
You just remain for that. I myself collect you.
No, he's a leader on his own.
So that keeper will come in. But of course, 7 minutes play so far. Nothing really to separate both sides. Liverpool still need that spark from Florian Wirtz and Mohamed Salah this season.
I think for the Swedes, for me, struggled. But again, these are why players are made for the big stages. There's a game where he could reignite his career, his Liverpool career, and kickstart his, his big move. That was huge. When we saw the fool, I said it was the Ludon cross. I felt it was over exaggerated, overhyped. Fortunately for Liverpool fans, he has not started his own season. For me, I think hopefully he starts season today. But man, for Arsenal, man, that injured Saliba is a huge blow. Gabriel can lead, but there's one thing about what I used to say: if it's not broken, don't fix it. This partnership is a partnership made in heaven. To start experimenting against a Liverpool team who's also.
So why are you bothered? You said you have squad depth.
No, we do.
And if you look at it last season, when Gabriel was out, he didn't play the Saliba. I beg your pardon.
Yeah.
I didn't play the Madrid fixture in the Champions League, right?
Saliba it was Gabriel.
Okay, it was Gabriel.
It was Saliba leading alongside Kiwo.
Of course, Kiwo, and of course, it looks like Kiwo is about
to make it for anyway. You hear the man is about to join as well. Hankapi from Bayer Leverkusen. But again, another overhyped player. You're buying like for a higher price. It's sad. 52 million pounds, you let him go for less than 35 million pounds. It is what it is, man. But again, wow, this is not the best news Arsenal want to have. No influence that are coming to this game without Saka and Odegaard to lose Saliba in barely the first 6 minutes is absolutely crazy stuff.
What I think is that beyond, even if you get a new defender or anyone replacing Saliba, there is what we call chemistry.
Yes.
Saliba and Gabriel have built over the years. So even if you bring a better player, they need that understanding that centre backs, the pairing of centre backs provide. And I think here, if maybe we could even see maybe misunderstanding or lack of communication between Gabriel and the new guy as he replaced Saliba. So I think it's a very big blow for Saliba, for Arsenal. So.
Well, very big blow for Arsenal in that one. The Gunners, good play for Merino there. Liverpool go clear. Counter.
Wahala.
Oh yeah, let's go.
3 against 4. But come on, I love what the Declan has done the job. The Declan has done the first wide, yes. Declan Rice has done the job. Great job there by Declan Rice. Now our own counter attack. Let's do this. Martinelli. Okay.
Go through here now.
No
Martinelli.
Still Martinelli.
No Martinelli.
Still Martinelli. Martinelli, do so. What is this? Now Martinelli.
He did something.
No Martinelli.
He did something.
How do you run yourself to the goal kick? He didn't deliver the ball. He did not shoot. Absolutely shocking. This is a big chance thrown away. It's practically 3 against 2. Why not let the ball? Come on, man. Poor decision. He even ran to meet his teammate. Martinelli did a lot of tutoring. Shambolic.
Imagine moving from Martinelli to Madueke.
No, he has been a suspect. I mean, Martinelli since last season. In fact, Arsenal's left wing has been the weakest in terms of that final
productivity. Yeah,
and that's why people clamored for the signing of Eze. At least he brings something different, more direct, more composed, and have more good threats. So if it was Eze in that position, I think he would have.
But why not start Eze?
I think for Matata,
because
it's about squad bond.
No, it's not about squad bond.
And I will explain to you why.
This guy has already played one Premier League game.
He has.
It's not like he's not playing a game.
Yeah.
It's not much rusty.
It's not rusty.
This guy has also been part of preseason with Crystal Palace.
Absolutely.
There is no game after this game until a fortnight.
Absolutely.
When the Premier League reconvene. So why exactly is a player like Eberecheze on the bench? in a game like this where Arsenal need to start with their best attacking strength. Now, let's go back to last week. Martinelli was on the bench, right?
Yes, he was.
Because he knew that this is not the person I want. And of course, in his place was Noni Madueke.
Noni, who did so well.
Now, you've got an option. Saka is out. Why not start Eze?
I think for me, it's about the team bonding. It would be a blow to some of the players who's been there for some time now, you know. So you get a player and then throw him into the starting 11. What would you do to the confidence of likes of Mourinho? What did you do to the confidence of like Martinelli?
So why did you throw Madueke last week in the starting lineup?
No, Martinelli had played the first game.
No, I'm saying Madueke.
I don't. That
was his first game.
I know. But
So if he started in that game, so what's the difference?
Martinelli, let's be sincere for Noni Madueke. Let's be sincere. I think he moved before the first game and did not play.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Yes, he moved and did not play. So it will be a blow to get Eze.
But
And then start with
Eze moved before the second game.
Yes.
And did not play.
Yes.
Right.
I agree with you.
So he started he should naturally start this game.
For me, I think it's about us ensuring that people don't lose it. You know, it's about the confidence of the players. It will be a blow to Martinelli, whether psychologically to have a player come in and start ahead of him. For me, just what he's telling Martinelli right now is go ahead and prove your worth. You know, give us a reason why we should still have you playing regularly in the team. And I think he's going to play a part in this game. Unfortunately, Martinelli is not helping his cause. It may be a half-time change. I think he's one of the managers who's not scared to make changes. So for me, it's just about trying not to tinker with the confidence of the players. And like, but it's a team game. I know we still need, as poor as Martinelli is, there's some games we need him to step up. So for me, I don't think it's a bad call. But my issue was if it was a better way we would have done that. Maybe bring Eze to the midfield and drop this young man, Mourinho. But of course, he wanted to keep a lot of steel. It's Liverpool's Anfield. This is a very tricky ground. We hate playing at this stadium. So for me, I think that's why he did what he did.
Well,
yes, I'm looking at it from a very from the tactical idea of the coach. Given that Salah has pace, you know, and then Martinelli, you can talk about his final product, you can talk about his finishing, but what you cannot take away from him is that he has pace, so he can match Salah in that right wing. So I think his introduction or his starting is to help Carifori to keep tabs on Salah.
Well, we wait to see a beautiful play there from Cody Gakpo.
Yeah.
Of course, leaving Noni Madueke on the floor, you know. Baba they find greener pasture, not green grass.
but that's why we bought him. You know, the reason that you see, yes, he was dribbled, but at least he made an attempt to stoop.
So that's why he bought average player for 55 million.
You wouldn't have seen on Madueke tracking back like this at Chelsea. That's the character of the typical Ateta player. And that's why, like he said, as much as you want to slam Martinelli for being a very lackluster, lackadaisical, maybe sometimes unwanted kind of player, but the fact that he will always leave it all on the pitch of plays, he will fight, he will track back, he will cover blades of grass, and he's doing so well. So for me, despite how many minutes gone so far, I don't think Liverpool has overwhelmed us. Arsenal may have not created
71% of possession by Liverpool.
Come on, they would always going to have it in the front of their home fans. Now it's about what Arsenal does when they do have possession, and that's what will decide who wins the game. Again, a big chance for Arsenal, but again, Alisson coming playing sweeper keeper, and that's what Arsenal do for that one moment of madness or just a mistake or one moment of creativity.
Well, I think Arsenal should exploit the fact that Szoboszlai is playing right back. Is one place that yes, you could just see he was almost beating for pace. He was beating for pace already. Okay. If not of the fast thinking of Alisson, who had to come out.
I think if he continues like this, the coach will have to bring in Matheus Skelly in second half to have a go at him as well. Because right now Arsenal are a bit conservative. Remember, I was one of those who told you don't expect Arsenal to dominate the game. Just as it could be a replica of what we saw at the Old Trafford when we got that scrappy 1-0 victory. But it's even a much better performance than what we saw at Old Trafford.
If Arsenal play in that performance that they play at the Old Trafford today, you'll be beaten silly, not just beaten. You'll be beaten silly by this Liverpool side.
It's a far better performance. In as much as Liverpool has got the most of the possession, Arsenal have kept the ball.
Now this is a Liverpool side that cannot defend to save their life.
Absolutely. So have a go at that. And that's what we almost did. You know? And that's why Martinelli, I felt he should have had to make use of that chance. But again, like I said, Arsenal have finally gotten a hold of the game. They're now holding the ball. And the problem is, can they break this team down? Unfortunately, there is no Ebere, there is no Odegaard. So where would that where would that spark come from? And that's the question I'm about to answer in this game.
Well, I think Merino in his Real Sociedad days used to be the creative force.
Yeah,
it was because of injury worries and Havertz not coming or bringing it to the big party that made Arteta considered him for the number 9. But I think he's a creative midfielder, and this is also a game now that Odegaard is not available, that he has to show his worth in the middle of the pack.
Well, wait to see other one will play out now. Liverpool. Come on. See, whatever Florian Wirtz is taking, he needs to just go and appease the gods, because this Florian Wirtz is an extremely poor Florian Wirtz.
Like I say, some people don't get it to kickstart their career in the Premier League, like the snap of my fingers. He doesn't look like the player they bought for that over £100 million. He's struggled. He's been topsy-turvy, absolutely gutsy. Sometimes excruciating to watch. But Liverpool tell you to be patient with him. But I tell you, if this fluid Liverpool has got, to me, it's £100 million wasted. But again, a lot of football to be played, a lot of time for him to gather himself. He's a young player. I think he's barely 21.
Well, good defending there from Soboslai to take the ball off Gabriel Martinelli.
But if I'm Arsenal, the job is get the ball to Martinelli to run at him. I think every time Martinelli goes at him, there's a loophole, there's a space there. So Soboslai doesn't look like a player who wants to run. I don't think he wants to defend to save his life. And I don't think he can defend to save his life as well. So I mean, have a go at him. Just have a go at him. I think the ball, everybody should get to Martinelli. If there's anybody who can, if there's a player Arsenal can break that team down, that looks like the easiest and quickest route to get the goal.
Well, the easiest and quickest, 17 minutes played, no goal so far at the Anfield Stadium. Remember, for Liverpool, both sides, I beg your pardon, have won their first 2 games of the season. Whoever wins this game, or probably picks up a point, will go level on point with Chelsea, depending on how the game ends today. But I'll try to win. We'll see one of them.
Does not have
just have 7 points. I said if
they end
in a draw, in a stalemate, both sides will go on 7 points, level on point with Chelsea, and we'll see 3 teams ending the international break on 7 points.
If both teams draw, no team will be on 100% after 3 games. I'll tell you how tough the Premier League is. But again, good football there by Noni Madueke. Run at Krekesh and bought Arsenal corner kick. That's why he was bought from Chelsea.
Well, Noni Madueke will do all of the running. The end product for me is his biggest problem.
I think his delivery has improved. I watched him against a 5-0 victory. One thing about him is he's very direct, opposite of Martinelli. He knows when to cross. He tries to shoot, and I think Martinelli could have run that ball out. But
so all this work, all this you're waxing lyrically for a player that cannot guarantee you 15 plus goals or assists in a single season.
Let's see how well he plays on the sea.
Do you think Madueke will score 15 plus goals in a season?
He could get 15, but plus, I'm not sure.
15 goals from where?
He's got what it takes.
He wants to score all from penalties. no, because we need to clarify.
The guy is a direct player, and for every direct player, you cannot rule them out.
I think last season
the corner kick from Arsenal.
Because Arsenal's, na half goal now. Corner kick na half goal for Arsenal.
Wow, that
na half goal.
Wow, I would take it all day long. I don't care how I feel. I would take it all day long. Whether you call it a corner kick, call it a free kick, we'll take it. But again, what a player this guy has been, revelation. Talk about Zubimendi. He knows how to mop up the defense. His passing range is absolutely fantastic. His movement of the ball is a typical Spanish player.
I think the fear was there whether Arsenal will be able to replace Thomas Partey, even though
it's not feel like
it's going to be difficult for Arsenal to get that kind of
Partey kind of player.
Is Gyökeres a Liverpool defender? What just happened? Even though it will be extremely difficult,
Is this a penalty?
I don't think so.
Is this a penalty on the leg?
I don't think so.
But I think the inconsistency with these rules, what makes me go crazy. I don't want to talk about it because I want to focus on the game. But one is pulling and it's a foul, the other one is pulling and the referee is close, turning a blind eye to it. I think the consistency is the major problem. A major problem in that game. And but come on, man. Again, on that wayward pass. But wow, Martinelli just can't get there. Again, Arsenal need to find a way to get the ball moving, get the ball rolling, and get the ball on the ground. To get it very important. So it is what it is. It is what it is if you ask me. But again, fantastic play from Arsenal. Again, Calafiori showing why he's one of the best left backs so far this season.
Well, we wait to probably see.
But it seems he's kept Salah quiet.
So Salah has not been his best this season.
Yeah.
We must admit, Salah has not been the Salah of last season.
Yeah.
And the Salah of last season would of course have but even though this guy has scored about 11 goals and 4 assists in the games he has played against Arsenal since he became a Liverpool player. So,
but that should be a foul.
Of course, against Madueke, and it's a Liverpool foul. So it's
wow.
Yes, it's against Madueke. He started the pulling, so it's against him.
This is preposterous.
Tell the referee.
It's unacceptable.
Okay.
The guy tried to turn over. It's a turnover, and 50-50. He gets past him, and he's been talked down. The referee giving a foul against Arsenal.
What if it's 50-50? I mean, it's at the discretion of the referee to blow.
Exactly.
That's what's 50-50.
It's sickening.
Why else? Why is it 50-50?
Yes,
you are right. Because
let it go. That's what I'm saying. Let it go.
We go for what?
It's sickening, man. It's sickening. But again, I think I'm loving what Arsenal have put so far in this game. The early 20 minutes, and there's hope for a tree, man. Because come on, this Liverpool team has not inspired and one bit from here. Maybe there's something in there we've not seen, but what I'm seeing, I think Arsenal will get a goal or two from this game.
Before this game, Salah said Arsenal had a favorite for
the
he said
I saw it.
And I believe him because when you look at the squad, the squad depth, the chemistry, and the hunger to break that jinx.
Yeah.
I think they are the favorite for this year's trophy. But what I really do not understand about Arsenal is, at the final third, they don't seem to be decisive. This
Not the Madueke. That is my man.
It's an attack. Look at it.
Beautiful defending there from Milos Kerkez.
But that's what we brought Madueke. Direct. Go. Have a go, man. That's what we want. If Martinelli does this, I won't be complaining. He beat him for pace, put the ball in front of him, used his upper body strength, but Keke just at the nick of time got there. But again, more of this, boy. The goal will come.
That was a timely tackle.
Timely. I think it will be interesting to see the battle.
Penalty.
Yeah.
An inch late, a millisecond late, it would have been a penalty.
Now, and this is what we want to see. The battle between Madueke and Keke at the left back position for Liverpool is going to be intense. Even though Keke is playing not in his natural position today, but it's shown that he's been up to tax with Madueke. I think Madueke is at advantage here. Liverpool are at advantage at the Arsenal are advantage at Liverpool's backline, especially fullbacks. Soboslai, not the natural right back, playing there. He's not the fastest, he's not the quickest. Will be easily beaten for pace. And of course, Keke's playing outside of his natural position.
Could this be the goal for Arsenal? Wow!
Good save there.
Who's that man who hit that ball? Not the Madueke. That is what it's all about. That is why he's here. That is why he's here. Martinelli will be dilly-dallying. That is why he's here. Arsenal seems to be the better team so far from the early exchanges. And that is why we are favourites. To win this game and win the title.
Wait to see how it pans out. But for me, I think I'll still put my money on Liverpool in this one. Easy for me to be Liverpool. I think if Liverpool get the first goal, they could hurt Arsenal very well.
What if you had watched Liverpool's last game with Newcastle? I mean, your money would not be on them to win this game.
No, I will still place my money on it.
Liverpool has not been
convincing. I agree.
Since the introduction of Vince in that midfield, they have not been compact. They seem to be confused in who anchors the midfield, who acts as a creative force and all that. And then Salah's
again, poor communication there.
Encouraging for them.
Yeah, of course, Salah has struggled this season. Let's forget it.
Rightly so.
Let's forget
it started manifesting last season.
Yeah,
from the second half of last season.
Yeah.
The depreciation.
Because look at the numbers he hit. The numbers he hit in the first half of the season compared to now. Just look at it now. Liverpool are yet to touch a single ball in Arsenal's 18-yard box. And that's sad.
That's absolute utter.
After 23 minutes.
That is utter dominance.
He said if it's not broken, don't fix it.
Yeah.
Liverpool had no problem with their midfield. And
thank you very much.
McAllister and Szoboszlai. Those combination, tore the Premier League apart. I didn't know, I didn't understand the coach's decision to introduce Wilson into the pitch.
And spend that amount of money.
You know how the Premier League is fast, competitive. The new guy will be struggling, to match the pace of the league, and that's what's happening to him.
And of course, the price tag was heavy.
Very heavy.
It was very heavy.
He has the
very
pressure
heavy.
on his shoulders to deliver.
Very heavy.
It now reminds me of Zenit Kahavet when it was brought from Chelsea to Chelsea from Bayer Leverkusen. Remember?
But it was not even a hefty amount. It was just there. And
it was the next big thing.
No, I don't think.
Considering his sympathy,
I don't think I don't think Kai was a bad player at Chelsea. To be honest, he played his part. For who he was, no, you don't get. Kai was bought under 75.
Yeah.
For who he was, yes, he was young. The market was overpriced. He was not even bought to be a superstar at Chelsea.
No, he wasn't.
So it was just maybe Chelsea overpaying money for a player they thought they wanted.
But it was the next big thing in German football.
Maybe in German football, but not for Chelsea. He was not Chelsea's best player. Chelsea never rated him as their best star. He was not Chelsea's superstar. He was just there as there. Now, Florian Wirtz.
Wow. What is this referee doing right now?
No, that was a push.
No, so that's a foul.
See, the push happened long before this. Well, let's go back to the game. Watch it. This is where the talk happened.
Come on. There was absolutely nothing Gakpo would do. There was nothing Gakpo would have done there.
It's a foul.
I'll buy it. But again.
No, so let's come back to the Kai Havertz conversation. Now, this is it. Kai was never that superstar at Chelsea.
Nah.
If Chelsea were rating their best 3 players, Kai was not among.
He was in there.
So he was just there. A player who had come in, had potentials, a German international, young player, signed for huge amount of money. But Florian Wirtz was different. This guy hit incredible numbers. He was signed for the British record transfer.
Yeah.
So what do you expect? You don't bring such a player into your club and then you continue to give him time to settle in, he should hit the ground running almost immediately.
Maybe, like I said, the price tag is the problem. I don't think he's a bad player. I don't think he's going to be the best player at Liverpool anytime to come. Again, just look at Florida.
So after 3 games,
wow,
no assist.
Wow.
Even though there was an assist in his first game in the Community Shield.
You know how the media, how they can be on new signings. I mean, in the next after the international break, he continues to turn out these kind of colorless performances. I mean, the media will come on him and the pressure will be tripled, and you will see him lose confidence, and before you know it
becomes another failed project.
Yes,
crazy stuff.
Well, if you don't fix it, if it's not broken, don't fix it. That's arguably the key word. But the one man that need plenty of fixing, I hope he doesn't peel his head. The international break will help him settle. Also,
yeah,
Pep Guardiola.
Wow. You see, Pep has got a psychological issue. You know, I was one of those who felt he shouldn't have signed that contract, and I kept on saying it 1,001 times. The law of diminishing returns is the law of diminishing returns. It doesn't matter who you are, and no man is a demigod. You know, everything that has a beginning definitely have an end. Go and ask Sule. He's at the back end of this studio. He knows these things. Yeah, I just had to bring because he knows everything has a beginning. Because at some point after this show, he'll pack up his camera and let us go. But the truth remains, guys, let's be realistic. Pep Guardiola knew this thing was going down. He wanted to prove a point. Point at who? He not going to dent his image. We know he's the best coach in the world. Who is he proving this point? Is it to me or to you? You can't talk about football right now. That's how Pep Guardiola, because he's done it in Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Manchester City.
Staying back after winning that treble
was a big
was an error. It was an error. That was when the ovation was loudest. He would have taken
gone to a better club. Maybe go to Barcelona back.
He would have been immortalized in the Premier League. Now he cannot even leave now because he don't want to live on a
low. Very low.
So he wants to prove it. That's why.
And the more he keep trying to prove it, the more he keep doing it, the more he keep dragging the years, and the years keep going.
And he continues to get embarrassed.
Exactly.
Well, 27 minutes played. Still no goal yet from either side. Of course, Madueke the closest to opening the scoring in this game, which was equally met well by Alisson in the Liverpool goal. Of course, earlier Arsenal saw a change. Unfortunately for Arsenal, William Saliba couldn't continue after pulling what looks like an hamstring injury. Hopefully, it is not as bad as Liam Delap for Chelsea, who could be out for about 6 to 8 weeks, depending on the nature of his injury, which has now seen Chelsea.
I think the biggest loser
which has now seen Nicolas Jackson being hanged in Germany. Whether he should return is a crucial lamb. But of course, earlier today, reports have it that Chelsea could now, of course, recall McGuire from Sunderland as an alternative backup striker if Nicolas Jackson and his agent have insisted that the player will not return back to Stamford Bridge.
That's an update from that news. Chelsea have told if they believe that he's the striker they want, they should pay for not loan anymore. They should pay for him or get him on loan with an obligation, not an option. An obligation to
but before we go back there, of course, our first yellow card in the game, of course, Ricardo Calafiori, Ryan Gravenberch. Now, of course, he claims it was a mistake. I would have brought in a conversation, mistake in football and all of that, whether it's working, whether it doesn't work. We saw the tackle yesterday. It's a conversation we'll have in the Chelsea game, whether that goal was correctly ruled, should have stood, or it was of course correctly ruled out and all of that. But it's part of the controversy of VAR or officiating this way. For me personally, 9 out of 10 times that goal should have not stood because it was a foul. Whatever conversation you want to bring, whether it's a mistake or no mistake, a foul is a foul. Nothing happens by mistake.
Most times it's not intentional, but it's a foul.
What was declared there?
At what age?
Probably he saw Thibaut Courtois.
He just told this.
He saw Thibaut Courtois. Of course, Eberechi Eze warming up.
Just number 10. The number was
Arsenal's new number 10.
Yeah, for a great guy. Just look at him.
20.
Young.
Also,
Freiburg.
that reminds me of 30 minutes. Where is Gyökeres?
Is he in this
Where
pitch?
is Salah? Where
is Gyökeres?
No, he's not on this pitch. I don't think he is.
Is Gyökeres playing?
Yeah,
he's not on this pitch.
His job is to score goals.
This is not Leeds United.
His job is to score goals.
Just remember, this is not Leeds. This is not Leeds.
Watch out for the young man. He doesn't need a chance. His job is to score goals.
This is not Leeds. So it's expected. It's expected. This is not Leeds.
Okay.
Against Man United, he was touching his hair. Now we cannot even see him.
The job for him is to get goals in the back of the net.
Okay.
The guy sniffs his chance.
So far, he has not done the job.
The ball hasn't got into him.
So far, he's barely touched the ball.
You know, I listened to Roy Keane about Gyökeres, and I quite agree with him. He's not a guy that will touch the ball and be like, wow, what a touch. Wow, what a turn. That's not his job.
So what is
his job is to be in the box and score. He may not like now. This kind of guy that's very cagey. Arsenal are not in dominant
Now-
play. You will not see much, but when he has the chance,
Let me
the
wow
boy
you. No,
is
so
an
let
absolute
me wow you.
bully.
But he needs to get the ball
let me
before
even
he
wow.
scores.
Let me wow him. 30 minutes in this game, he's only touched the ball twice.
Twice, yeah, because his job to score goals.
Twice. Who took the kickoff pass?
It was what's his name, Declan Rice, who kicked the ball straight to the position half.
Twice.
If the argument is his job is to score goal, he needs to get the ball before
That's
he
why he
scores the
needs
goal.
the service
So,
hasn't come so far.
what it means that it doesn't look like that he will score, given the number of touches as that.
What it looks like is like the service has been poor.
Then go for the service. Go the
It's-
ball.
it's-
Go to the
it's-
midfield.
it's
Play
that
with
kind
the
of-
team.
He's a player. See, one thing about Goal Crash, watching him for over the years, is that he's a direct player. When he scored that goal against Leeds, I said he was going to score. Before he scored it, you know why? They put the ball where he wanted the ball to be in front of him.
No,
He
but
wants to chase the
Arteta
ball.
has been
He
arguing.
wants to chase the ball. He wants
Arteta-
to go ahead. He wants to get the ball. So for me, get the ball in front of him. Let him be the one. He's a bully. He's a beast.
Okay.
He's a you know, the last time I called somebody a Jurassic dinosaur was Romelu Lukaku. He's a dinosaur.
So he's in that category.
He's in that level, yeah.
I've
Absolutely.
not seen him bullied any player.
He has to have the ball to bully. He's not going to push anybody around.
Well, but Arteta has argued that they have changed their pattern of play to
suit Gyökeres.
And if
Has
this,
he really?
if this pattern makes him to touch the ball twice in
32 minutes. 31 minutes.
What kind of
Not
strategy is that?
31 minutes.
So imagine if they are not playing his style, which means he will not even have touched the ball. That's what it means.
He's really poor, man. Guys are having a jab at me, but I'll take it. I'll take
No,
it.
it's the truth. Even the fact that Alisson has touched the ball
Come on,
10
Alisson.
times better than
The
him.
left center backs and goalkeeper will touch the ball more time than another player.
No, which is
because they
expected.
always pass the ball around. It's
No,
their job.
Except they're picking the ball with the back of the net. Well, 32. Nothing to separate both sides. I'm not surprised. I'm one of those who always feel like Arsenal in big matches I draft him to watch, whether I like it or not.
But they're efficient. Effective.
Because Mikel Arteta is pragmatic.
He understands,
Because Mikel
yeah.
Arteta is a scared coach.
Wow.
Because
wow.
Mikel Arteta cannot take
Wow.
a risk. No, it's the truth.
Come on, man.
Not so,
He
that's the
plays
truth.
back.
Oh,
Now,
no,
if
I
you
think
know-
it's
Now,
more
will
flamboyant
you
playing at the
compare-
Emirates
now,
Stadium.
let's look at Spurs when they play against the big
No,
side.
they like to have a go.
Because
come
whether
out.
they are beaten
Yeah, but they like to have
or
a
they
go.
they come to you, Spurs will come out and play
Yeah.
football.
No,
Now that's a typical Spurs
Arsenal do come
side.
out to play
It's a
football.
philosophy Arteta
Now,
have
for
adapted.
Arsenal, except
You want to see Gyökeres?
maybe in a game where
Yeah.
it happens 1 in 4. Arsenal are always pragmatic. It's a 1-0 win, a 2-0 win, a 2-1 win. They just want to do the smash and grab
Most
and
of the
move
goals
on.
coming from corner kicks.
Yeah, and move on.
But let's be realistic. I want to be realistic and let's see. When we play at the Emirates, we're more mobile. We create more chances. We score more goals at the Emirates. So I think this picture you're painting is the Arsenal playing against the top side away from home. We have to respect the opponent. Because those days, let me explain to you. Those days,
What are qualities of champions?
Win games.
Where?
win games. It doesn't matter how. That's a foul. What's the referee saying?
Come on.
Blow
What was
up.
Van Dijk doing?
Wow.
Ha!
Van Dijk would have gone direct.
Why did Van Dijk not go direct?
Why pass the ball when you have the goalkeeper to beat?
Exactly.
Why just hit the ball?
Now it's Raya's mistake.
It's Raya's error. You don't play.
No, it's not a
It's
foul.
Raya's
No, so
mistake.
don't look at it
No,
like
it's
it's
not
a
a foul,
foul.
it's not a foul,
Now
it's not a
watch
foul.
this.
It's not-
it's
There
not
was
a foul.
absolutely
It's not a
nothing.
foul.
He
It's
just
not a
stepped away
It's not
from
a
a
foul.
player
But
who
again,
was unlooking.
that's a poor foul.
That's not a
That's
foul.
a poor pass. I mean, so not foul.
Exactly.
A poor
Now
pass.
he passed the ball to a Zubimendi who was not paying attention.
Yeah. And for the issue is even the fact that you don't pass direct. You don't pass. We were taught in simple goalkeeper. I was a goalkeeper. I told you before. We were taught this in school. Don't pass the
You
ball.
say that thing with the stop waiting
Yeah,
in
I
your
was a
mind. I
goalkeeper.
still say na goalkeeper MB.
I was a
No, talk
goalkeeper.
am.
a lot of water have gone down the
When they
bridge.
want the hang
A lot of food has gone. I'm not jokes. If people listen to me now, I know what I'm talking about. I was the first choice in my school every single.
No, I'm not disputing.
But what I'm saying is this: we're taught
Dosu
to.
Joseph,
We're taught.
kind of goalkeeper.
We're not taught to pass. We're not taught to pass.
Mane Babayaro.
Pass diagonally. That's what we're taught.
He was playing from the back.
Play that man now in front of the Abba.
It's Arsenal style.
It's sick. It's sicking. And if Arsenal loses this game now, you say, "Oh, it's not a mistake. It's a schoolboy error that could have been avoided." Thank goodness that Liverpool were in Christmas mode.
This match will be decided by tiny matches like that.
Exactly.
And that's why errors like that should be avoided. It was an error
From absolutely nothing.
Manchester
Raya.
United goalkeepers that gave Arsenal the 3 points in that last.
until now,
So when big teams are playing, you must not give room for any error because they will capitalize on it. And
I don't understand.
this
It's pushing
kind
part of
matches
football.
ends like 1-0.
Why do I feel like the referee is overlooking certain kind of push
Maybe
from
he's
Gakpo?
trying the ball. He wants the ball to flow. But in the player wanting the ball to flow, you need to be able to understand that this is football. And there are some things that are over the line. I think he's allowed the game flow fine. I love the fact that the ball come on. But sometimes it's some niggly push. This is what creates the tension and of course the falls around some big games like this. I think he hasn't managed the game enough for me. But again, a lot can happen. And who goes for the ball? It's one name. He starts from N. My namesake, Chukunon. So Noni.
Madueke.
Madueke.
Madueke with a shot. Woo. Deflection.
That's my
wow.
next. See, you know why I get the name on so and I can come in on it. Just look at it. The boy is on fire.
Eyebrows were raised when
the boy is on fire.
Was signed. And
Yeah.
I was one of those.
And
It's a good signing. He's a good signing because he reminds me of Vinicius Junior in his formative years. And
Yes, because direct.
That immediately Vinicius Junior gets his decision making right, and he's going to be
What
a
last
player
player?
To be reckoned with.
And I'm telling you, if Madueke gets it right with his decision, knowing when to cross,
When to shoot,
and
when to
dribble,
pass.
and when to pass.
Because
I'm telling you,
that
he's
especially when
he's
to
going
pass is very key
he's
for
going to
Madueke.
give Saka a run for his money in that right wing position.
Well, corner kick Arsenal. 36 minutes played at the Anfield Stadium. It's Liverpool nil, Arsenal nil.
Come on, guys.
Match day 3, English Premier League game. Already, we've seen Manchester City suffer a shock loss at the Amex Stadium by 2-1, with their former player James Milner scoring and paying tribute to Diogo Jota in that one. Corner for Arsenal. Of course, good defending for Liverpool. They've got the height. No, so don't forget.
They have.
They've got the height.
There's one thing that Arsenal is failing to do. These guys have understudied you, and that's why I love our coach over. The fact that he changes the setup for these corner kicks and these free kicks, knows that because people are watching. If you notice the way he behaved, the way Van Dijk again having a come on, you're the captain, but there's a level to all these things. There's a level to all these things. There's a level to all these things.
He will not allow himself to be intimidated, and that's why he's complaining.
Wow.
He cannot allow himself.
But like I said, this is why we love the big game. But come on, guys, he wraps his hand around the player. Watch it again. Wraps his hand around him.
What's he rapping on?
He's
He's not rapping shawarma. He's not rapping.
The rule is the rule, man. See,
Wait.
we cannot eradicate this holding and talking in the box.
Wait.
It's not you allow it, so you let it go.
Are you calling for a foul in that scenario?
It's not enough for me. But I'm saying you cannot eradicate this from the sport, because if you give some and don't give some, I'll be like yak. It now falls down
So
to
if that was given,
But football is a
soft,
contact
very
sport.
soft. This is what I'm saying. You can't eradicate it.
So that contact was soft, but Zubimendi Merino wanted the referee to look into it. And that's
But
what,
we've seen
he was
lesser
protesting
contact being given as penalties. I don't want to go back to games of yesterday.
lesser contact.
Yeah, lesser
Which of the
contact.
games?
And like I said, let's focus on the game. Mine is focused
Well,
on this
38
game.
minutes
The
played.
defender must stay close to attackers during set pieces.
There's-
What it must contact, what the referee.
Do you have to rap? Is it a dance?
Sometimes
Are you belly dancing? Or are you doing are you ballet?
Some players encroach the visions of goalkeepers.
It's part of the game.
No, because that's Arsenal style.
But
That's the dark art.
but come back. How terrible is this guy? This guy being out through this game so far.
Anyway, there's no standard performer here.
Exactly.
So they are being
None stands out.
No stands out.
None
If you are
stands
talking
out.
about standard,
None
we know the man
stands
has
out,
had just 2 touches in 40 minutes.
Wow.
Gyökeres.
It's more than 2 now. He's touched the ball. I've been watching him play, man.
The ball touched him.
Let's not get hard on the
Okay.
man.
He has doubled it. 4 touches.
Let's not get hard on the man.
Yeah, no, he has doubled it.
touched
4
twice,
touches.
and
4
then the ball
touches.
touched him
Twice.
That's
4 touches.
Bloody hell. But at the end of the day, let's just keep our
No,
fingers
so 4
crossed.
touches.
Come on. His
75
job
million.
is to
Abi, how
put.
much na buy am?
Come on, man. Let's not do the mathematics. This is not a arithmetic
So
class.
now let's now do the mathematics.
This is not an arithmetic class.
If Victor Gyökeres touches the ball 4 times against Liverpool in 40 minutes, how many times will he touch it against a Real Madrid in
I am
Champions League?
curious. The last corner kick has
Beautiful
not played.
fire. Beautiful. Wonderful. That's it.
That's the 5th touch, 6th, 7th.
Mane.
A shot! Wow!
This. Calafiori. What
Very
is it?
close.
Is it a penalty?
Protesting.
They're asking for a corner
It's
kick.
not a corner kick.
It's a corner kick.
He's not giving the penalty. He's giving the corner kick.
It's a corner kick now. So what penalty?
Handball on the.
Penalty.
But I'll take any
So
penalty.
where are you
right
watching
now.
this match?
I'll take any penalty because he's. Come on, Gyökeres. What a good hold up play. Drop the ball.
It's not
No,
a
come
penalty.
on.
No penalty.
Come on,
No
no
penalty. No penalty. Thought he hits the hand.
It doesn't look
But
like
that's a
it.
corner kick. But that ball was going in, That ball was going in. Absolutely was going in. But come on, man. Corner kick for us now. I hope this is where the gods will be very grateful to us. And this is where the gods will be happy that we can make do of this corner kick in this encounter. This is where the gods will be happy to us and make do of this corner kick. Because again, like, if I can make one of these count, I'll take it all day long. I wouldn't mind. It wouldn't be. I wouldn't care. I wouldn't matter. But again, come on, man. There's not a lot of things that can be done if you're waiting to see how things pan out. But again, good play by us now. And let me sincere, Arsenal been a better team so far in the 45 encounter. And the only clear cut chance Liverpool has got is that mistake by Raya in that encounter. But again, I think Arsenal has shown them intent in this game. Far better performance than what we saw at the Old Trafford against Manchester United, if you ask me. Far better performance in this one.
Knowing how dangerous Arsenal can be in set piece, particularly corner kicks, I'm worried with the series of corner kicks Liverpool. So they have to be worried about it. They have to, because it takes just one header,
one chance.
One chance to get
to wrap up the game. Yeah. Wow. But again, Liverpool survived. We'll see how things pan out.
Well, 40 minutes played. Still no goal for both sides. Nothing of an attacking threat from Liverpool. Ekitike looks so quiet. Maybe that's why Liverpool really want to bring in, of course, a certain Alexandra Isak.
There's a contest of quietness between the strikers. They want to adore each other in quietness. So I've not seen them, okay, this gap now.
Come on.
Salah has been unusually quiet, but of course sometimes he does that. But he will just
he just appears. Yeah, he has that. That's typical Salah for you. Yeah.
But are we going to have Arsenal face big team and we have a very entertaining game? I mean, this conservative, don't lose. I think I usually tell them don't lose, which means a draw is also enough. Because you need to come out. This is a team that scored 5 goals in their last game. So you need to.
And this is the Liverpool side that have considered 5 goals in their last game.
But they have scored as well. Don't forget that. They are scoring as well. So as much as you want to remember that these guys are conceding, they score as well.
To win the league, Arsenal's problem has been to win the league. You must also get these 3 points from the big team. So it's not. Arsenal's problem has never been
the big team. Arsenal has always been the smaller teams. I think if you look at our ratio recent times, Arsenal had not struggled against the so-called bigger team. But again, that a foul? No foul, says the referee. Salah again. Come on, man. No foul again.
Free kick. Come on.
Wow. Salah, what's it? Gabriel, this is why I love him. Just he arrived. He just announced his arrival. Boom. That's all. Thank you. I'm here. Foul.
Why do I feel like Chris Kavanagh, the referee, is struggling? It looks like the game is overwhelmed. He's overwhelmed by the game, rather. Because for me,
he's too cautious. He's trying not to make a mistake.
Though I understand the fact that he wants the game to flow compared to the Liverpool's last game against Newcastle, where, of course, where Opta calculated that only 43 minutes of active football was played in the 90 minutes. Yeah. With the rest being,
come on, man.
Of course, a referee whistle and all of that.
I know this game is at Anfield, but you should help us. They're getting the 50-50s, and it's not nice. It's the 50. What is wrong here? Come on, man.
He's trying to stand up, and of course, Merino is bringing him down. Sorry, Subimendi rather.
It's a 50-50. It's a 50-50.
Most often, the referee consider who owns the ball, who is in possession of the ball, when it's a 50-50. So who is obstructing who? At Liverpool, we are on attack. So
wow. Christmas didn't come early for Arsenal. But come on, for me, Arsenal has done well. I don't think it's about it.
Because you've come here for a point.
Come on, not say that.
They have not done well, but they have executed their strategy, which make it look drab, make it look uninspired.
That is what it is. They've nullified what Liverpool brings to the table.
So are you enjoying this game after almost 45 minutes?
I won't care because we've created more clear chances. We've had. I don't think Liverpool had any shot at goal.
I think
we've done everything.
Coaching both the players and the fans. Because they have the same mindset. I mean, when they play this uninspired football, their fans enjoy it.
Yeah.
The coaching transcends beyond their
because after all, they're going to international break without conceding, without winning, without losing rather, and they'll celebrate it as their first trophy
I think that's not win this game.
Of the season.
I think that's not win this game because the chance will come. We'll be more enterprising than the team that should be. Look, anytime we come to Anfield, we're always dominated. Let's be real, except the recent.
But so this was almost something similar we saw against Leeds United until you scored the goal. I think in about the 30th minute of that game, we are seeing almost the same thing play out. Against Leeds United, Arsenal. If Leeds had created the better chances
in the first half, yeah,
Leeds could have scored maybe 2 goals.
Is that a penalty?
No.
What did
it fell, Nonto. It fell. Come on, Nonto. Why are you looking for penalty so desperately? Because you want Gyökeres to score a goal. Because that's the only reason.
But come on, man. I'm one of those who believe that the right thing should be done.
Ekitike
is not as good as Noni Madueke, who has the ball right now. What a player this guy has been in this game. And he will run. That's one thing you're sure he's going to do. He will run.
Madueke.
He would go.
He would go. He always run. But then, what's the end product?
The guy is super
It
direct.
reminds me of your workout in the day. Speed without accuracy.
No, so Walcott
Run,
improved though.
Run and then.
Walcott became better with age. Not
Not at Arsenal.
Come on, he got better at age. Trust me, I can say that again. He go check his goal scoring
But when
record.
he
Arsenal.
got better was when he was so how?
He got better with age, man.
No,
His numbers at Arsenal. People forget to know that guy has scored over 100 goals for Arsenal. People forget to know that guy has scored over 100 goals for Arsenal. So as much as you want to say, oh, he's, the boy at some point it was playing as a number 9, but the coach didn't believe it was a number 9, and then as a Wenger, we all know what happened was, but his goal scoring ratio for a winger is quite good, man. It's quite good. He's up there, very good. But let's focus on the present, which is Noni, the future of the club, hopefully. But I do have a feeling that if Saka was here, would have scored.
If it was where?
Saka was here, would have scored. I don't have that feeling.
How can you not say one is the future and then you don't believe that?
That's a foul all day long.
But the fact is, Madueke will come good.
That's one thing I can assure you.
If he bends, if he's humble enough to learn and know that it's not yet a start, because he behaved like as if it's.
It is a penalty again.
Come on,
No,
Noto.
it's not a penalty.
Nah.
Why do
don't
you
buy
want
it.
penalties
I want
for?
to see closely
It's not a
again.
penalty.
Why do you want penalty? Why you define penalty?
I think it's
You know if he score from open play.
But we scored from open play.
No, why you define penalty?
If it was a penalty, we'll take it. It's the rule of the game. See, penalties are part of the game.
Well, 1 minute of additional time. We're about to see the first 45 minutes of this particular encounter, guys. Nothing really to write home about as far as I'm concerned. Don't look inspiring. The two teams are playing very cautious. Of course, the whistle is there. Chris Kavanagh sounds the whistle.
Yeah.
It's halftime at the Anfield Stadium. It's Liverpool 0, Arsenal 0. Before going to halftime break, Kizito, your thoughts?
Yes, I think it has been a good game if you look at it from Arsenal's perspective. For you to be a good team, you don't need to concede. And for me, and of course, sports generally, what matters is how you win. It doesn't matter whether you play good football or not. If you win, you get the 3 points. And I think here Arsenal has an upper hand. So Liverpool coach would have to tinker his strategy and his plan coming to the second half.
Well, of course, I'll wait to see that one for them. It's halftime. No goal to separate them. Of course, Noni Madueke with the best chance of this half. Not so.
It's all is well that ends well. It's not over yet, but like I said, I think the better of the team in the first half has been Arsenal. Created more clear-cut chances. They've controlled the game. The word there is control. They've put Liverpool have more or less been passengers. They haven't, apart from that mistake from Raya, I think Arsenal has kept them quiet all through. So there's hope for a tree. I think they come on. I still believe second half can be better. A lot of things can change. A lot of things can happen. But I think every Arsenal fan in the world will be very optimistic heading into this corner. It's a winnable game for us. I think there's still a goal or two in this one. I think it's going to come from the Gunners.
Well, there's still a goal or two, and it will come from the Gunners. But before we go on that break, let's quickly switch attention to the Nigerian Premier Football League match day 2. Going on across 8 centers in the NPFL currently. So we just run through it. 62 minutes played. Is Bayelsa who lead Barawa FC by goal to nil at the Samson Siasa Stadium in Yenagoa. In that particular one, Enyimba are leading Niger Tornadoes at home by goal to nil. Of course, Abiodun, Joseph with the goal for the People's Elephants. In this one, Kano Pillars are playing out a 1-1 draw at the Sani Abacha Stadium in Kano against Wiki Tourist. Of course, Umar. Mustafa Umar, the goal scorer for Kano Pillars. Why Wiki Tourist, the team from Bauchi. It's a northern derby, so both sides know each other very well. And we'll wait to see how it pans out for Kano Pillars in that one. That game is in the 49th minute. And Nasarawa United lead at home against Abia Warriors, of course, by goal to nil. Goal scored by Leonard Ugochukwu in that particular one. For them, so the Solid Miners are hoping for their first win. They lost their last game just on Wednesday in Ilorin against Niger Tornadoes. In that one, Casino United are beating Plateau United by a goal to nil at home at the New Just Stadium in Plateau. Now I hope that Plateau United don't lose this game because of their new coach Shola. He went away in their first game; they were beaten. Now losing at home doesn't speak well for him. Against the Katsina United side, Rivers United are playing out the one new advantage, rather, are leading Kora United by a goal to nil. Also in that game, why Enugu Rangers are playing out a goalless draw against Warri Wolves, and particularly, concerned with Enugu Rangers this season.
Really concerned. I'm
concerned with them. It's been showing, the crack has been showing from last season.
And in fact, they're not playing.
I don't want to say Fidelis Lechukwu has gotten to his peak, but I'm concerned about Rangers. Of course, later 5:30 p.m. kickoff Nigerian time, we'll see Ikorodu City, the Oga Boys take on, of course, El Kaneme Warriors in that particular game on a Monday. We'll see defending champions, of course, Remo Stars entertain Kun Khalifa FC, one of the newly promoted side in the MPFL at the Moshid Abiola Stadium in Abeokuta. I will go on that break, and when we come back, of course, we'll look at the second half. Maybe should Eberichi come in for Arsenal? What should Mikel Arteta do in the second 45 minutes to ensure his Arsenal side can get something from this game? For Liverpool, it's a very slim bench, but there is a certain trust out on the bench. But remember, Liverpool needed the win in their first 2 games of the season. In the first game, it was, of course, Federico Chiesa, and in the second game, it was Rio Ngomoa, who came off the bench to make the difference. Both players are on the bench and could make the difference. Let's go on that break. We'll be back for the start of the second 45 minutes.
proper right back. But at the end of the day, of course, it's the same formation as now. I think as see, if it's not broken.
Look at Eze. Eze is eager.
He wants to come in.
Bring this guy in.
He would come in when the
This
time
guy.
is
When
right.
is the time? When Arsenal concede?
No, when it's good. Is he going to concede this game?
Well, just one change to report. The change that happened earlier in the game.
Yeah.
That saw, of course, William Saliba leave the field of play, and of course, Mosquera come on to replace him in the first half of this game for Liverpool. No changes so far. The 4-2-3-1 formation. Ugo Ekitike in the middle of the park. Salah, Cody Gakpo, and of course, Ugo
surprisingly,
Salah, Cody Gakpo, Soboslai. Surprise, playing at right back.
Yeah.
Is probably the only surprise for me, but I think he's been able to do the needful. At least Martinelli has not had a few days, so he's been able to do what I would term as the needful in this particular one.
Martinelli does be Martinelli.
But Arsenal need to do better. Come on, Arsenal need to come out and play football.
That looks like a foul. The referee says no. Again, I'm still not convinced. He gives a wow. I can't just buy your sentiment that Chris Kavanagh is having an off day today again, but it is what it is. I think Arsenal so far we're in love with the scoreline. Liverpool now has to chase. They're playing in front of their home fans, playing in front of their crowd. They must bring the game to Arsenal. Arsenal are just waiting for that one chance or two, to just they smell blood, bang on the money, and they get the job done. This could be the chance, but no foul, says the ref. But again, let's be realistic. I don't think Liverpool has hurt Arsenal in any way so far in this game, and that's why
I think both sides are happy
with this result. And so far, I think I kind of buy that your sentiment again, and that wayward pass, Florowitz for the opt-in time. How bad has that guy been for Liverpool?
You've got to feel for Liverpool with Florowitz. You've honestly got to feel for them, because in as much as you want to say it will come good, come on.
How good? Every day, if there are flashes, you would have said,
exactly.
"Oh yeah, he hasn't adapted."
No flashes. The struggle is evident. Now the only luck he's got is that he started not losing.
Simple.
Now, if Liverpool were losing games, it would have been evident that, of course, Florowitz, the struggle, British record signing, what has happened to him, the club is struggling to win games and all of that. That's where the advantage comes for him. Else, it's not been convincing so far. Well, crossing to the box, Ekitike. Oh, try to turn, but I think the ball stays in play.
One trick too many. But again, there's one man on him. His name is Calafiori, and he wins the race every day. Good body by Arsenal. See, is that solid? People don't know how good Calafiori is. That guy is an absolute cover at the back. Defensively, he's solid. He plays his role when it comes to the set pieces. But I playing at centre back. I'm actually lyrical right now. I know I am.
So just
not solid. Come on, the guy seems to be for everything he does in recent times.
He's not solid. He does have. This is a lucky ball on him.
Come on, let's be realistic.
Is Mosquera limping or is my eyes?
That would be suicidal. I wonder who will come here and play as centre back. But anyway, maybe Declan Rice. Who knows?
Lewis Kelly comes in.
Exactly. Calafiori then. There's always cover. That's a good thing. Squad depth. But again, Martinelli, I just can't believe this guy. That's a foul.
Oh, that should be a foul.
That's a foul.
Wow, the referee says stand up.
Now you see now you share my grievance of what this Cavani is doing to us right now. He's not allowing. You see, that's a foul all day long.
Touch is soft touch. That's foul.
Come on, that's a foul. Have you tried running 100 meters? Have you tried running 100 meters? And see how it means to run, and that's what he pushes you.
It's not hard. That is soft push.
Okay. I just hope this would happen when you're playing football. You're on the run and somebody pushes you from behind. But come on, the referee, I don't think he has controlled the game very well for me. He has allowed the game to boil. I feel this game may end up, may boil up before the end. What I'm saying may boil up before the end because the referee is not in control. The players are sometimes aggrieved. It's crazy stuff. It's crazy stuff. But I still believe Arsenal can win this game. I don't know how. Maybe set pieces, smash and grab. But the win is very visible. Very visible.
15 minutes played. Both managers, time to go to the bench. No, so, but let's go and explore the substitute bench.
Yeah.
You know? Let's look at the players that could come in and change the game. Let's start with Liverpool quickly. Now, Liverpool don't have plenty of attacking force, but they've got players who have proven
that they can be
that they
big
can
part
come
players.
off the bench and become an instant change.
Now, this is where Gyökeres is good.
Gyökeres,
This is where Gyökeres is good.
dispossessed there by, of course, Ibrahima Konate.
But that's his strength. Get the ball in front of him. Let him chase it. That's his strength. This tiki taka won't work for Gyökeres. He's a goal scorer.
11 touches.
Come on, man. Let's keep that record in check.
11 touches. No,
But
no shot off target.
But
No
you're seeing
shot
this,
on
you're seeing what he brings
target.
to the table.
No pass.
I don't think they've understand.
No pass.
I don't think they've understood what this kind of football is all about. I think when they hit the bullseye, that guy will score a truckload of goals.
He will or he
He's
can't.
already scored. He will score. He will score. I think the chemistry, the understanding will come. The bromance will come. It won't come overnight, but it definitely come. Calafiori, what a player! It will come. But again, at the end of the day, I still think they still don't know how to. This guy, the guys in Sporting knew how to give him the ball and when. Arsenal, one pass too many. Get the ball in front of him. That's what he wants. When you pass the ball, he even sometimes you notice he loses interest. That's not what he wants.
Well, Liverpool. Shot there. But no pressure. No pressure.
Still no shot on target yet.
Ryan Gravenberch, of course, scored from similar position against Newcastle United. Hopefully, was trying to find something similar to what he did against Newcastle, but wayward there.
Wow.
No chance to even
Even if he
trouble Raya.
got it on target, I think Raya got it covered.
But also, let's look at Liverpool's bench.
Yeah.
They've got Joe Gomez, Conor Bradley, Andrew Robertson, Wataru Endo, Curtis Jones, Harvey Elliott, Federico Keisa, and Rio Ngumoa. Now, from this, bench, it is clear that Liverpool don't have a bench.
Yeah.
Not surprised that Liverpool still want Alexander Isak, even though I feel Liverpool need an active winger.
Yes.
In the market. They need to activate that winger that will come in and change some certain things for them. Because you look at the bench and there's nothing to inspire. Curtis Jones, just there about there, squad player.
Squad
Nothing
player.
exceptional
Harvey
about
Elliott,
him.
squad
Harvey
player
Elliott,
as well.
squad player.
Yeah.
Rowan Gomoha, very, very young. Extremely young, 16 years and 361 days. Should have been 17.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm sure turned 17 during the week. So maybe, but it still has a long way to go. Not ripe yet. Not even played a full season or half season with Liverpool's first team. Only been promoted to the first team.
Yeah,
this
hasn't been
season.
tested either.
Hasn't been tested.
Yeah.
And of course, Federico Keisa, one of the best players in Juventus and one of the best in Italian football 3 seasons ago.
But
not the level he is right now was not what he was 3 seasons ago. Before
Yeah.
or first season when Juventus brought him from Fiorentina, I think, or where he was bought from. Not sure it was Fiorentina.
But let's go back to the picture of play. One man is to the ball. Noni. Again. Still Noni. Wow. This boy has been a turn in the flesh of Kirkesh today. And by far the best player at Arsenal at the moment. But again, I think his decision again was poor. I mean, when he called back, he would have dropped it into the midfield for someone to hit the ball.
Making biggest problem.
Yeah, but again, he tried to go back again to his weaker foot and try to cross the ball, and there was no way, there was no angle, there was no road there. But again, like the most lively player on the pitch of play, Noni Madueke. Now back to Liverpool. I think the biggest
6 corners for Arsenal,
Yeah.
not for Liverpool.
Yeah, it tells the whole story. But but can Arsenal make one of these corner kick count? This used to be where their go-to area for goals. I think they scored 2 in the last game. Scored 1 against Man United. Can they make one? And Gabriel is a beast in the air. He loves this kind of And I think it's a mismatch with Florowitz, him marking him. So that's a place Arsenal could exploit. A proper mismatch. And just like I said, almost just walked like I said.
Almost not a keeper.
Yeah, but again, let's look at Liverpool, back to Liverpool team. I think the biggest loss for them was the sale of a certain Ruben Diaz.
Luis Diaz.
I beg your pardon. We see his numbers with the environment. He scored twice in 2 games. I don't think they replaced that. That is for every, and again, it's not broken wife. Okay, you let him go, whether to leave. Was that outright replacement? I quite agree with you as well that Isak is not the man to replace him. Isak is a striker. The person who would suffer is coming into the team is Ekeke, who is also doing well so far with 3 goals in 3 games. So for me, I still think they need a winger. They've got now to Monday, the 1st of September. That's tomorrow to get it done. Can they get it done? But I think their target is Isak, and I don't think Isak will solve the problem because except the Rio guy would step up big time this year, or maybe Chiesa would just re-emerge like we saw in his first game and become that Chiesa we used to know when he was at Juventus. But if it's what we saw from the team last season from Chiesa and the fact that Rio is not being tested, but anyway, Raheem Sterling was doing it big time at the age of 17 for Liverpool. But then when he had the Rhymes, the Sterling, Sturridge, Suarez combination. So I don't want to talk too early, but I think that if there's a place they need to fill up, is at the back. Centre back, and of course at which is very visible. I think we don't need to.
Well, there was that £5 million bid for Maguire.
Yeah.
Of course, during the weekend, I think yesterday, he left to be seen.
How is this not
if
a
Newcastle
foul?
United are interested in accepting or rejecting that one. Well, back to the field of play. Liverpool have the ball. Ibrahim Konate, Soboslai. Salah back to Soboslai. Soboslai finds McAllister.
Florian Wirtz.
Florian Wirtz.
Wow.
Konate. Virgil van Dijk.
They can do this all day and not break through. That's what Arsenal wants. They can do this all day and not go through.
Push them back to their half.
Exactly.
He's not come back to the goalkeeper. Alisson.
That's the problem. What Arsenal wants is to get that one chance. But unfortunately...
Pass there.
Come on.
Trying to find Mo Salah.
Come on. It's dead on arrival. Salah is dead on arrival. It's not that Salah we used to know. Nah. Not scared one bit. Chance gone. It's as simple as that. Not scared one. That should be a foul all day long. Again, like I said, it's not Salah. If Salah with it, so he wouldn't even cut back. I don't know how he does it. He just keeps going. But when he cut back, he was gone. But again,
what a beautiful pass there from
Virgil
van Dijk.
Yeah, what a pass. He showed his quality again. And see, the foresight he's got, you know. But again, wow. It is what it is. I still want McAllister there with the foul on Gabriel Martinelli. Salah looking like a shadow of himself.
Not looking, he is actually.
This is Salah that blew
the Premier League
away last season.
I think the loss to Paris Saint-Germain somehow psychologically played a part in his season. If he had not had that stellar first half of the season, he might have lost the Golden Boot. You know? The second half of the season was not incredible in numbers. With the way Salah started the season, one would have thought.
That's a chance there! Noni.
But I think Noni has been Arsenal's dangerous player. And by far the best player on the pitch for both sides.
Yeah,
you know? By far.
He looks like a player who wants to prove something. Wow. If that bounce has settled well from him,
Van Dijk there so easily. But again,
that's a broken record. I think we said that over and over again. That is not the Van Dijk we saw 2-3 years ago. And Goycresh, wow. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, like I keep saying, let's call it what it is. Noni Madueke looks like a player who would shine in this team. I just want to see where he'll play. I think he would have to play from the right. Saka play from the left and Gyökeres lead the line. But wait and see how as the season progresses. A lot of football to play, a lot of things to be decided. But if this one Arteta has got his squad in depth, and that's one thing Arsenal fans haven't got in a very long time. And you know, I think for Arsenal fans, I don't mind if they believe. I don't mind any Arsenal who believe this is their year because they haven't got this rosy. This is a team that have made how many signings? 7, and I look likely to get another one before the end of the transfer market. Batra seems to be the biggest signing Arsenal has got in the past 12 months because his signing has been crazy stuff. A lot of people were mourning the departure of Edu, but this guy has come in and stepped in big time, and the signings has been, you know, spots bang on the money. Maybe not for now because a lot of people like Gyökeres has to prove he made the right decision. Noni Madueke also has to prove he made the right decision. But again, like I said, Liverpool would pass the ball all day, which is what they've been doing, especially their centre back, but they can't seem to find that bite in between. For Arsenal, there was between one blip, one mistake.
Well,
and
60 minutes played. We're approaching the hour mark. Still no goal yet to separate both sides in this encounter.
I think Arsenal need a bit of chase. Again, what is going on? What is Chris doing today?
Also, he's letting the game flow.
What is Chris doing today?
He's letting the game flow. And that's the reality. Let the game flow.
That blatant foul we don't let go. That's my own point. I'm a big fan of letting the game go. You know that already? Flora, wait again. Wow, can't keep the ball on his legs.
Vit! Was that a penalty? Goal! Who go? Well, there's a whistle. How offside?
Wow.
Offside.
Wow.
Well, it will be checked. But was that a foul leading to that goal? Now, he could get a penalty. Now let's look at it. Fine play from Florian.
It's clearly offside. It can't be a penalty.
No, well, he was not the one offside.
It was the one.
Okay,
he was the
well,
one. It can't be a penalty, so it's ruled out.
It can't be a penalty. It was offside.
Right call.
It was offside.
Right call. Arsenal saved by the bell.
Saved by the bell.
Absolutely. But again.
Right call.
Again, man.
Right, we saw a glimpse of Florian Wirtz.
Yeah.
Just a little.
What was that?
Fine shot.
Direct to the goal. That's a howler by the goalkeeper. Wasn't that powerful?
Gakpo was the culprit. It was one offside.
Clearly offside, man. Clearly offside.
It wasn't an offside.
Clearly offside all day long. Clearly offside. But that's a howler by the goalkeeper. That's exactly. Oh, wow. He changed.
Of course, first change for Liverpool. Curtis Jones replaces Alexis McAllister.
Yeah.
The man who miraculously entered the Ballon d'Or top 30.
Come on, man. I think we've gone past that page already. Come on. He is what it is. He's there.
I think Szoboszlai now moves to the midfield with Curtis Jones going to right back. Just like against Newcastle. He was there. He was there at right back at Liverpool against Newcastle. Maybe we may see a repeat of it.
I don't know, but with Szoboszlai has played so far, I think he hasn't done badly. I don't think the coach will want to change anything now. Gyökeres. Since Szoboszlai has done so well, so it'll be a crime to pull him out now. See him how well he has played at right back. But what a pass! Again, what's this? I can't understand what it means by letting the game flow. I don't understand what it means by letting the game flow. Somebody needs to explain what it means by letting the game flow.
It's a keen battle there in the midfield. TK.
I think Liverpool has turned the game to made it more physical, and then that's the little bit they can try and Pumelas now. First, them go all physical, because at the end of the day they are committing fouls and the referee is turning a blind eye to it.
Well, Arsenal, Timber.
Wow, on that poor pass.
Madueke. Noni Madueke finds Timber. Timber beats one. Finds Calafiori. Come on, Calafiori. I made a beautiful house for you for there. Shot
wow,
there.
That was a powerful shot there by Gabriel. But Konate puts his body on the line. Now the game is becoming end-to-end stuff.
This is the kind of game we want to see. This is what we want to see.
But that the handball? Oh,
definitely not.
The body hand to the body, he can't give it. Yeah, he's being checked, but come on.
Definitely not.
He didn't even
touch any part of his hand.
He didn't extend himself, so it's won't be bad. Again, that's what we want to see, end-to-end stuff. At one end, the VR is checking.
No corner kick. What's VR checking?
The game has been paused. We'll wait and see. But again, I still think that was a good one for Arsenal. The momentum moving. It's now time for Arsenal to make use of this set piece and get themselves something to celebrate. If you that again, well, come on. I'm loving the fact that it's now becoming more entertaining. Wow. Snatched at it there. Noni.
But I think it's time for Arsenal to make that change. Come on. Shouldn't be scared. Open up the game.
Yeah, and Konate saving the head, putting his head on the line, because that would have been a good header. But he puts his head and got clattered.
Liverpool thoroughly studied, not just studied, thoroughly studied.
Arsenal set piece. That was exactly.
Thoroughly.
Yeah.
And everything Arsenal have thrown to them as set piece, they have
matched it. Yeah,
they've matched it and even overmatched it. And I love it because, see, there's something I love about the Arsenal style.
Now this is the set piece coach of Liverpool. I think he's done a good job.
He's also helped them. Whatever Arsenal brings, go bring Chonchi.
He's done his job, man. He's done his job. I think defensively they're solid, and they for everything like you said. That's not.
I think this is the best. I don't want to say this is the best I've seen of Liverpool this season defensively. It's more of also speaking to the fact that Arsenal have been poor.
Yeah.
Attack-wise, you know. Aside Noni Madueke, Gyökeres has been a passenger. For obvious reason, Martinelli is not the man. I think
it's well documented already that he just can't be the man. The reason he's playing these games, there's no Saka. If Saka was there, I think Saka would have gone there and Mane would move to his side. But I think this time the coach has to make a decision, getting Trossard and Eberechieze. 2 changes. Eberechieze comes in. You have to, if he's going to go for it, maybe Moreno. After Eberechieze is not also a slouch. He also can do the defensive duty as well. But I think it's high time he needs to go for it. Eberechieze and Sandro Trossard, and let's see what those two can bring to the table. Because right now the game is getting open. Yeah.
Gakpo tries to take a shot.
Straight to the throat of the goalkeeper. No worries for Raya. And that's what I expected he should have done for that.
Liverpool are opening up the game.
Yeah. Coming more open.
Well, Gakpo has been Liverpool's best player this season.
Even in this game,
he's been their best player all season long. So, one of the standout player already. I think 3 assists in 2 games for the Liverpool player.
Every play's advantage.
Come on, Salah. Now, a typical Mo Salah. The first touch already.
Yeah.
It's a goal. Well,
yellow card.
Virgil van Dijk.
Don't know. I think
like it was foul.
It was Gyökeres. I think they gave the catch to Gyökeres. Yeah.
14 touches, 1 yellow card.
Come on, guys. He went for the ball. He did go for the ball, but unfortunately he just went the side of the foot. So no, not a cynical
No,
foul.
he mistakenly stamped on me. I don't think
It's not a
I
cynical
don't think
foul.
there's anything there.
It's just a foul.
Just like what happened yesterday, right?
Nah, this is a foul. This is a foul. This is a foul. What I'm just saying is, it wasn't cynical. He wanted to go for the ball, mistimed the ball,
And then you he thought it was going to be the floor he would stamp.
yeah.
He stamped there, like,
Come on, man. Let's not play that card. But
Since 6 minutes played, he's goalless. Liverpool Arsenal still awaiting the first goal of this game. Well, earlier, West Ham, surprise. Grandfather is giving me that former Blackburn coach, I think Steve, where he has 3 games to be sacked.
He wins 2, one,
and then wins the last one. They can't give him another ultimatum.
He loses
the next 2, wins the last one because how
that's a train
is
for
West Ham
Arsenal.
beaten Nottingham Forest by 3 goals to 0 at the City ground?
That's what happens when you have a
3
meeting.
goals to 0.
You meeting with your players. I
Crazy.
tell them my job is at hand, but it is what it is. This is why I love the Premier League. You never say never. And
Well, not the best weekend for punters.
absolutely, I must say
It
that.
was red on red. The red is like Liverpool's red.
That's a very good ball.
Beautiful pass there to find Mo Salah.
This is the goal.
Salah Calafiori. Can he beat him?
Nah,
Tries to beat
nah.
Calafiori. Salah!
Nah.
Beautiful save there from Zuraya.
Nah. All day long, Raya's ball.
Now the game has come to life in the second
It
half.
has.
It has.
And now
is exactly what we
this
want to
game
see.
suits Liverpool more.
Now this is what we want to see.
This game suits Liverpool more than Arsenal, and that's my fear. And that's why I wonder what the players go on. They don't have to chase the game. They don't have this end-to-end stuff. Is Liverpool kind of football, not the Arsenal way. That's why I'm scared now.
Salah.
And
Mo Salah.
Salah has come to life.
Salah. Oh,
Salah has come to life. This end-to-end stuff is not what we need. What's Atala doing?
They don't use Calafiori. That's Atilogu.
This is what Atala should do.
Away.
This is what Atala should do.
breaker.
But that was ended up Calafiori stopping the ball. He did his job. But at the end of the day, I keep saying Arsenal should calm the game down. What's this? This end-to-end stuff does not suit down Liverpool, the better team, because it's end-to-end.
So are you scared?
I am at the moment.
Oh,
But Ibrahim,
Eberechi,
he has responded with
son of Eze.
Odegaard, Eberechi, right call by the referee. Absolutely.
we double change for Arsenal.
Yeah.
Nonsense running temperature.
No, I'm not scared, man. I believe in my boys. They've got what it takes.
With Arsenal preparing a double change, Martin Odegaard, captain of the side,
Control in the midfield. That's all. They're losing it.
and Eberechi, Chukwunoso, Arinze Eze. 68 minute play, still goalless. Alisson, Van Dijk, Ryan Gravenberch. Plays it through. Out there.
Hugo, please can we pause a bit and
By
get
Raya.
Odegaard in first, guys?
Well, Liverpool asking all of the questions.
Thank you very much.
Foul there.
Come on, ref.
What do we get?
Come on, ref.
Kekes.
Come on, ref. Come on, ref. Come on, ref. I thought you want. Yeah, I don't understand this man again. I'm tired.
So it's a foul now in front of the ref.
I'm not doubting it, but
You should let it flow.
he has been letting the floor since now. What's happening?
Well, finally, we are seeing that substitution. What's happened to Odegaard?
No, he's quite out injured. He has a knock. He's injured. Picked up a slight knock. It's not too serious. He should be back after the international break. But
Well, Gabriel Martinelli makes way for Eberechi Eze, who makes his debut for Arsenal.
this long overdue. Get exactly what I said. Get Moreno,
Of course, Mikel
get in
Merino.
Otera, and then take out
Also make way
2 changes.
for Martin Odegaard.
Simple.
And
This
Martin
man,
Odegaard
I think he listens to
off the
us.
captain and back.
He listens to us. He listens to us.
Come on.
The only difference was I brought in
Also,
Trossard.
the
instead
jersey
of-
does not fit here.
Wow.
Well,
There we go again. This is our game. The man of the moment, Jesse
the jersey
number
doesn't fit
10, Eze.
he looks better in blue.
Do you know what Eze means in English? The king.
Okay.
The king is he.
In English or in Igbo?
In Igbo, Eze means king. That's what it means in English. It means the king. So I can tell you clearly that the king is he.
So imagine the sight of Eze scoring an own goal.
That would be disastrous.
No, so it's Umba. He said Umba.
They can't be bad. They can't be that bad. But come on, that's a foul again. And the referee lets it go. Come, I don't know. Who is.
No, so let the game flow. End to end, 70 minutes. Gravenberch.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I'm ready to go.
What they got? The ball.
Free kick.
It seems every time we. Just look at.
Quickly take
He
it.
has let the ball. Okay.
The ball is.
I would have had it. I would have stood up right there and have a go at him.
No, we throw inside. We throw you inside.
But come on, man.
No, nice. The referee can.
Yeah, nice. So, but they don't use it much as La Liga and other league does do it.
Corner kick Liverpool.
Liverpool are beginning to bite deep, and that's my problem. You don't want Liverpool flowing. That's the issue. Especially at the Anfield, in front of the cup. You don't want them flowing. That's my issue. I thought Odegaard was here to slow the game down.
Liverpool's first corner of the game.
Yeah, in the 70.
Arsenal got 7 around corner, no goal.
Can it be the Arsenal Achilles at the moment? After all said and done, the rest come from a corner kick. But we hope it doesn't happen that way anyway. We hope it doesn't.
Corner kick taken.
Good defending there. Good defending Arsenal.
Gravenberch. Soboslai.
But Sosa seems to enjoy playing this right back low. He seems like he could be the guy for the long run. And when there's issues with the right back, everybody chase a playing from the. Okay, wow, that would have been a gift from the heavens.
Long one from Soboslai. Trying to release Florian Wirtz. Finds Wirtz. Salah.
That's it. That's how to defend. Declan Rice on target. Wow.
Poor cross.
Oh no! What was that? No communication.
Communication. But why? What's happening with Salah?
Wow.
Body pass from Soboslai.
He seems to enjoy that right back row. He's not giving me that.
This ball should have been given to
Salah.
Gadi Gakpo. Gakpo was the right player for the ball, not Salah. It was Gakpo.
Wow, Soboslai. He seems to play. Just know what I saw that part. What came in my head was Trent Alexander-Arnold. The same kind of ball he would have given if he was still playing for Liverpool. But again, like I said, he seems to enjoy playing that right back row. I hope it's not something he does for so long. Because his passing range is absolutely fantastic.
Corner kick Liverpool. Soboslai delivers.
Good defending there. Absolutely good.
Touch number 15. Ball back in play. Free!
Nah. Out. Come on, guys. What's going on? Asa looks like they're a team all over the place. I'm worried. I'm really worried. You're playing in front of the cup. You need to, up your game. Nah, Arsenal's got to go in this one. Kotze, the new man, the Berry Chaser, he's a man that would lead us into the
Berry Chaser is here to touch the ball.
Don't worry. Because like I said, he has to. Arsenal need to have possession. And that's why he was brought at Odegaard to hold the ball. Nah, come on, man. Where did he get it? Come on, where's the pressing from Arsenal? It's not there.
Liverpool controlling. I think since Curtis Jones came in,
yes, he looked better in midfield.
Liverpool have been able to take over the midfield.
And that's why I felt the introduction of Odegaard would just nullify the Curtis Jones effect.
Gakpo beats the first one.
Because this is how Liverpool wants to play. They want to be on the rampage. They want to be the team on top. When the game is a bit drabby and scrappy, they can't seem to find anything, to hurt Arsenal. But right now, the way the game is going, it's not too good for Arsenal, I must say. Really sad. Coming from an Arsenal fan.
Gravenberch finds Soboslai. Mo Salah.
Calafiori, fantastic player. Got the job done. Rice. Hold the ball. Don't pass it. Hold it. Well done.
First touch. Touch number 7 for Gyökeres.
Don't worry.
Calafiori.
This is what we want. Hey, let's have a bit of the ball. That's why they got your brought. That's it. Thank you, Berry Chaser. Let's test their resolve too in the defensive structure. We too can pass the ball. Exactly. Arsenal just one top chance and that could be it. One pass too many. Can they hit this ball for crying out loud?
Very close to the opener. Very close.
This could be it. Control. That is it. That is it. That is it. We two can pass the ball. We are no slouchers. Oh, wow. Wow! Wow! That's why they brought him.
75 minutes. Federico Chiesa.
Chiesa, yeah.
Liverpool make a change.
Hope he's not Gapo. He's their best player. And he can't be Gapo. Okay, take care. Oh, they strike the striker.
Of course. Gapo goes up front. Or probably.
He goes up front himself. He can.
Oh, he goes up front.
Yeah, he can. Good, he's not a happy man.
He's clearly not happy.
He's not happy. But he has to get used to it. It's going to be worse if they get his sack.
Well, they're now pounding on the change.
Yeah.
The change now looks like he has to now wait as Konate is down.
Yeah. They say what's good for the goose is good for the gander. We've lost Saliba. Hopefully they get Gomez in to play a big part in this game as well. What I want to do is they change Chiesa now. The further change will be if they change and then the only change they will have to make is one more. So if he's gonna be out, then they'll make the change immediately and they still have one more slot to make and that change. So that's smart move there and slot. Proper game management. Joe Gomez is the guy to come in. Smart game, smart thinking. Like for like. So let's give it to Ancelot for proper game management. Halting the change to buy himself another an extra change when he wants to make his change. So good one there, I must say.
Well, the good thing is players will get injured now. If it's not serious, we'll come back after international break. Premier League has, of course, a week.
Yeah.
2 weeks for them to be back.
It looks like he wants to continue. Wait and see if he can, but I don't think he'll be able to continue. It doesn't look comfortable at all. It doesn't look comfortable. Federico Chiesa taking the final instruction from the coach himself. The game is beginning to open up, and we're loving it. And the fact that
a much better second half.
Yeah, much better second half. And though he doesn't suit us now, but we see but I don't think he can continue. I don't think he can. So Gomez the man to replace him.
Well, Liverpool with a double change. Federico Chiesa and Joe Gomez. Ugo Ekitike.
Not a happy man,
of course. Ibrahim Konate leaves the field of play. Unfortunately,
he doesn't get his goal.
Four.
Yeah, almost did.
Yeah, almost did. He stops 4. Ugo Ekitike at 3/3, and he starts again in his Liverpool shirt after the international break.
Hopefully, there will be no Isak to drag, that position with him come the international break. But change done. 2 changes by Liverpool. Of course, Konate's race is run. Like for like again. But I love the fact that the game is getting and that shows the fact that they're also the legs is having a toll. It's no longer a toll for them again, for them because they don't want to be a bit quicker. They've upped the ante. They try to move the ball a bit quicker. Come on, it's the body will have to tell as well. So not too bad, but wait and see how things happen. Again, fantastic defending there.
Beautiful play from Florian Wirtz.
We need to show some brilliance anyway. Let's give that to him. He enjoys playing this role, and he enjoys it. So wait and see.
Kekes.
Again, what Gabriel Eberechize. How good this guy is. I think I'll have to find a name for him. Kekes. Wow, good football. Declan Rice. He keeps the ball. What is going on? He keeps this ball.
No, so now he did touchline.
He keeps the ball.
You know pass person where they touchline.
Are we blind?
You know pass person where they touchline.
Don't forget the whole of the ball must cross the whole of the line, and it's not even close to the line. What is this man doing today?
Don't worry, I'll contact Pogmo next week. Next week you will join them. Person day line, referee day line. They ask him he keep ball in play.
I can't see how living Rice was. He knew the ball didn't cross the line.
No, so it's just 1 point. It's just 1 point. Ten minutes play. 10 minutes, of course, of normal time left. Still no goal yet.
Wow.
Soboslai. I think the game is opening up more for Liverpool.
Yeah.
Starting
good defending. That he gives this.
Free kick.
He gives that's the problem. He gives this. I don't.
Of course, persistent fouling. Of course, Mendy gets a yellow card.
But this is the worst obstruction I've seen in a very long time.
He didn't touch the ball.
Wow, he touched the ball. It's
No,
a
so
foul.
look
I
at-
agree.
no, so
He
look-
touched
no,
the
so
ball.
look at it again.
Watch the game
He
closely.
didn't touch the ball. Where's
Yes, he did.
No.
He did. It's a foul. But I agree for persistent. It's a persistent yellow fouls. I agree. But if you give this as a foul, then you should have given that as a foul as well. The guy is not consistent. That's my issue.
And so yellow card.
I'm not saying it's not a foul. We agree the foul is not for this foul. I know it's not for this. It's for his consistent yellow card. But if he has to be consistent. That's my issue.
He is consistent. I think Soboslai will fancy this one.
Oh, he has to.
It looks a good shooting position for Soboslai.
Oh, Salah standing on the line as well. Is it going to be Salah magic?
I think this is where Liverpool hurt Arsenal. It looks a very good position for them.
Wow, it will be
81 minute free
It will be
kick
sad
for Liverpool.
to consider at this point in time. It's really sad.
It's got to be Soboslai. It looks like he's got enough power in him.
Yeah, he has to. He knows how to. I think
Well,
it reminds me of that
This
Ronaldo,
doesn't.
the knuckle ball.
I think Liverpool will cross this.
No, he's going to be so like he's going to
Okay.
hit the ball. It's knuckle ball. If he's going to, I don't think he'll go for a cross. But if he dinks it, it will be sure. That's how we'll have it easy.
Soboslai.
Yeah, he has to go for it. Knuckle ball.
Soboslai!
What a goal!
What a strike! Liverpool lead at the Anfield in front of the cup. It is Liverpool 1, Nonto's Arsenal nil.
Like I said, I saw it come. He has been almost like it has been a knuckle ball. He does hit. It's a knuckle.
Fantastic.
The technique is
Absolutely
it has to be a
brilliant.
knuckle ball. It has to be a knuckle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Even I accept that the technique was good.
Wow. What a strike, Nonto.
No, the strike was fantastic. And like I said,
Brilliant.
It has to be him.
Brilliant.
I think it has to be Soboslai. He's got it. I watched him at Hungary. Do it over and over again. Watch the way he stands.
Fantastic.
The knuckle ball hit
Wow.
it. But that could have done better. Now, seeing it
Come
again.
on. There was absolutely
Real
nothing.
positioning was poor.
So that was, come on.
Real positioning
So
was
the ball
poor.
hit the,
What?
hit the woodwork. There was
No.
no
What?
goalkeeper.
No.
Now look
What
at
Real
it again.
positioning?
There was absolutely
Real
nothing.
position was poor. Where he stood was very poor. Look at where he stood from.
Don't put that on.
No,
on
I
Ryan.
know. I'm not going to put it on him. The technique was
Come on,
fantastic.
so-
But I'm one of those who like to pick out the issues. The position of Raya at the body ball was poor.
Now the ball hit the
ball
woodwork
was
before
poor.
coming in.
Yeah.
There was absolutely nothing Raya would have done. He meant the
I'm
ball
not
was
saying.
headed
I'm not
for-
saying.
either it was
I'm not
close
saying that he's
to
going to save
don't
it.
put it on Raya.
But I'm saying the positioning was
Now
poor.
let's put that. No, it was a fantastic free kick. Of a
Fanta-
player
I agree with you.
Who played it absolutely
No,
well.
I agree with you. I'm
There
not
was
doubting
nothing
it.
Raya
But
could do.
Raya's positioning was poor.
So what should he have done?
He was come on. He was close.
No, so with a better position, what would Raya have
He may
done?
have not saved it,
So what would he have done?
but his position was poor.
But he would
Let's
still
call
have
him
gone into the back of
I-
the net.
I quite agree
So
with
why
you.
do you want
I
to
quite
blame the
agree.
goalkeeper?
I quite agree
But
with
let's see, 3 minutes. It is Liverpool 1, Arsenal 0. But of course, Arsenal's invincible so far has been breached, just like Spurs were breached on Saturday yesterday by a very, very short Bournemouth side.
Yeah.
Arsenal have been breached by Liverpool. I said it coming. See,
That's the chance. This is it.
Chelsea.
But Chelsea. No penalty.
No foul.
This is no penalty.
No penalty.
Wow.
Stand up, fine
Wow.
money.
Chris is a terrible man. He's a terrible man. I can't tell.
Well, let's watch it on replay.
Watch again. Watch it. A pull and a kick. A pull and a kick. It's a penalty.
I don't think so, Nonto.
It's a pull
Now,
and a kick
no.
all day long.
I don't think so, Nonto.
Wow,
I don't think so.
I don't buy it. Look at it. He clipped his feet. He clipped it. And he could have played, no doubt about it, but he clipped his feet. That should be a penalty. VR should check it. VR should check it.
Well,
Chris is having a terrible game today. He's having a terrible game.
no VR check.
Chris is having a terrible game. He let this one go again. Whoa. When you call out referees, for it look like, but come on, Chris. I kept saying, I don't know why he's officiating. I don't know why he's officiating. Wow. It is what it is.
Gyökeres dispossessed there. No foul, says the referee. Madueke. Good defending there from the Liverpool team. But let's go back to that free kick, Nonto. It's absolutely brilliant, you know, from Soboslai. Saw the angle, knew exactly what he could hit. Fantastic.
Wow.
Like I said, it was Liverpool's game. It was there for the taking. Now, it just makes me, you know, it's simple for Mikel Arteta. Now, Liverpool have not been the best side defensively. So why come to the Anfield, a stadium where a Bournemouth side came and we're absolutely not scared to attack? Why come to the Anfield and try to be pragmatic with your style of play? Now, Arsenal would have gone easily at this Liverpool side and would have hurt them. But Arsenal decided to be pragmatic. And you know, we've seen it in the first game with Liverpool. When they came to the party in the second half, when they came to the party against Bournemouth, they scored. When they came to the party against Newcastle, they scored. And when they came to the party against Arsenal, it was only one-way traffic. Salah.
It's just a set piece. It can happen to any team.
No, I'm not disputing.
Yeah,
but before this set piece, they were the better side.
Yeah, they were building up. Yes, I agree with you. But if the game had folded, Arsenal should have been back on level 10. That's my issue. Arsenal should be back on level 10. And everybody will be talking about whether they should have done better. A big chance.
Good defending there from Joe Gomez.
But again, let's be realistic. I keep saying it. See, I'm not against. See, everybody has got a strategy. It may be, in quote, dirty packing of balls, whatever you call it. As I keep the strategy, they were beaten. But that free kick, fantastic free kick, can beat any goalkeeper any day, any time. But that penalty should be given. That's my take. And it's so sad enough that the VR did not even check it. So what is the use of? And I've been calling about the dodgy calls. When Arsenal commits a foul, it's 50-50. He lets it go. When they commit a blatant foul, he plays on. Just for a few minutes ago, we saw another one again, blatantly. So I don't understand. And when you call out these referees, it's really sad, really sad. And that was my fear. My fear was not the fact that Arsenal would not step up and play. My fear was after the first 20 minutes, I saw the Arsenal. I'm like, come on, Chris, he's not having a good game. He's not having a very good game. He's not controlling the game well. And you know the Anfield fans, they can also be intimidating as well. And play behind the cup.
Now look,
but what a free kick.
Now look at that.
No.
The one was there. Look at no. What do you expect him to do?
From that distance, it should be at the middle. From that distance, from that distance, it's not very far. From that, look at the distance, for crying out loud. And he's going to go and stand at the other end. Come on, man.
Because that's the job of the wall.
The ball, see, the set piece is at the middle. It's not at the angle. It's at the middle. And it was at the bench. You say, okay, the ball is there, you're here. It's at the middle. You know what I'm saying? Maybe what was he doing there? What was he doing there?
Protecting his wall.
So he gave Soboslai the angle to hit the ball, and we all know Soboslai has got the technique. Bang on the money.
Well, Florian Wirtz leaves the field of play. Now this doesn't look good for Germany also. If it's serious, he could miss the World Cup qualifiers for the Diamond Shaft. On comes Wataru Endo. 2 minutes.
It's 8 minutes.
And Arsenal have also replied with a substitution of their own, and it's Mark Donwells who comes on for Noni Madueke.
The boy can do something. If there's nobody who can, the boy can. The boy has got a large heart.
Max Dorman.
Yeah, got a large heart. And
won a penalty against Leeds United, but this is no Leeds United.
Come on, but the boy has got a heart.
This is Liverpool.
Yeah. Set piece.
Corner kick Arsenal.
Yeah.
Corner kick number 8 for Arsenal.
A good cross there.
Get it out by Joe Gomez.
Berechi Eze. Well done. Go back. Go. That's the way it can go. Let's go.
Last night, beauty from the back. Sent a long one. Headed out there by Milos Kerkesh.
Let's go. Let's go. Give it back. Thank you. Darwin, that's the boy. Dorman. He's still with the ball, can he do? Release the ball now.
Gravenberch plays out for Liverpool.
Raya, well done. That's what Liverpool wants, to play long. This is what they want. Keep the ball on the ground and build. There's still time. It's not do or make or mar already. Rise, watch. 7 minutes. Oh, that's quite enough time for something to happen. But again, man, it just boils down to, can the boy keep it? He does. The boy can. Timber, Odegaard. I see you, sir. Mendy. Give him now. Yes. This guy doesn't see the fouls. That's my issue. Give him. What is this? What is this? What is this?
Throwing. Liverpool.
And has picked up a hamstring for stretching too long.
Substitution for it looks like Yuri Timber
He wanted to
can
put
no
more
longer
power
continue.
and stretch himself.
Now the Arsenal fans are feeling it. See, no, too. Let's be realistic and honest. You know, let's be honest with it. It's absolutely see. I think Arsenal are favourite, no doubt about it, for this season in the Premier League. But these guys are the champions. Don't forget, they are the champions.
Yeah.
And you expect them to not come and let Arsenal have a field day. It's the Anfield, it's the cup. Come on. Of course, Karisami joins us.
It sneaks in.
No, in the first half, Arsenal were far the better side.
Yeah.
You know what I heard about the whole thing is this, right? You know that fixation that people are, oh, Arsenal will see. Arsenal will see. This game, people were thinking Liverpool take the game to Arsenal. Rather, Liverpool were on the backfield all through. Until finally, you understand, something happened. And that's when the whole thing changed. And like I always say, Raya will be the biggest undoing of Arsenal. The howlers are getting too much, and the self-confidence, you understand? The self-confidence is just at times annoying. It's unnecessary. You can't be that careless. But I mean, in Anfield, far better. Arsenal have never played 6 corner in face half with all their
with all the dominance. Yeah.
They were. I mean, everything was just the same. But like we always say, at the end of the day, what matters is who wins.
I will post the ball at the back of the net.
They are at Anfield. They've not defeated Arsenal for the past, I think, 4 or 5 encounter. So come on. And like you say, the champion, but come on, they didn't play the champion today. It's obvious.
I agree.
They have a really long way to go. And you know, something happened that scared me a little when the game started. Saliba got injured.
Yeah.
This is going to be a problem. Because remember my prediction, I said, look, if Arsenal allow this guy, if Arsenal even concede, then there will be issue. But immediately Saliba got that injury. Immediately Saliba
was injured.
My thought changed completely. But I go, okay, anything can happen in this game. Without Saliba, you can afford to do without any other player in Arsenal, but not Saliba. Right? You can afford to do with any other. You can afford to put any other player in Arsenal, but not Saliba. And to my greatest surprise, the person that came to replace him has done
very well.
Done well.
Amazing. I'm talking about Christian
Mosquera.
Yeah. Amazingly well. So I mean, Arsenal is sorted out. Bad day for them after dominance and everything. They are going home without anything. But
well, 4 minutes. About 4 minutes left.
Come on, this game is on and dusted.
I still think something can be happening here. I don't rule out Arsenal when it comes to things. And I'll tell you why I don't think anything can still happen. It's the fact that it could just be one cross, too many, and it could just be it.
Darman.
Wow.
Headed out there.
Arsenal would have to chase and ask questions.
Square.
At the end of the day, wow.
Martin Odegaard.
Wow. What was that? But anyway.
Soboslai. Come on, Soboslai. Doing the attacking.
He has done well as right back.
He's done well today. Surprise.
Right, yeah.
You know, now this is where I felt like Arsenal should have exploited. Now Liverpool have played 2 players at full back position, playing out of position. Let's put it that way. Because Soboslai not a natural right back. For Milos Kerkesh, a left back a right back today who plays as a left back. And now Gabriel Martinelli, for me, shouldn't have started this game. That's why I think I got it wrong.
Yeah.
He would have gone with a bit of chasing from the start.
Doesn't have any reason to be on the field of
now. These guys have played with Soboslai and Kerkesh as fullbacks.
And Martinelli
was a disaster. Couldn't work on a Soboslai that is naturally not
quicker than him, but
a defender. You're quicker than him. This guy is not a defender. This guy doesn't have that pace.
Well, I just hope after this game, Ateta is going to sit down and watch this game again and say, you know what, I'm done with Martinelli.
I'm not surprised if Martinelli starts after the international break.
But come on.
I can keep saying the fact that the team looks like this football can be dominant for 90 minutes, and Arsenal had their time where they were dominant but couldn't utilize again. But the Chelsea should keep that. He does, and he gets past him. fantastic player. Wow. But again, too little, too late. You know, I would say. But like I said, all round, Arsenal had their better time. They had the chance.
So they did.
They couldn't know.
They did.
I still think Arsenal was not broken.
They couldn't create chances.
They
couldn't create chances. They were dominant. They went all out for Liverpool.
Yeah.
They controlled the game to a certain level. They were a better team on that bed. Come on, like they say. I mean, better teams do lose matches.
I think when Arsenal allowed the game to be a little bit end-to-end stuff, that's where they lost it. At some point they were in cruise control. But when they allowed the game to be
because now
stuff,
we must be honest. Now Salah was a passenger.
Yeah.
Florian Wirtz did not come to the party
Wow.
until the second half of the game. The only bright light Liverpool had in the first half was Ekitike, a bit of Ekitike, and
Ekitike was out completely. First half, couldn't even touch the ball.
Godi Gakpo, not Ekitike.
Ekitike was a
Godi
passenger.
Gakpo, and of course Soboslai. So this is why there are two players that showed that they could bring something to this game in the first half. Aside Liverpool were completely poor. Kesa. Shot! Wow.
corner kick, right?
Yeah.
I think he's asking for a penalty.
No, he's asking for it. It's a corner.
The corner kick, he deflected off somehow.
But come on.
That was a good move.
Is that a handball? Yes, it is. It is a handball.
So this is where
it is a handball. Hit him here. No hand. Look at the hand. Watch it.
Look at where.
It's outstretched. Watch it.
Look at
watch
where.
it outstretched. Watch it again.
Not the stretching hand.
Watch it.
Not the stretching hand.
It's a hand. Come on, man. It's a handball.
It's his hand.
It's a handball.
It's a handball.
It's a handball. This would be a penalty. And they are again wouldn't check it. They wouldn't check this second time. We're having a penalty here, and they wouldn't check it.
It's a handball.
So it happens.
It's a handball.
I mean,
what is VAR for?
If Chelsea, funny enough, the
what
guy
is VAR for?
Listen to me. No, so the guy that's supposed to be here was demoted because of what he did in Chelsea game yesterday. Because I mean, anybody that loves football and know football, you know, one thing I love about myself when I watch football, I put sentiment aside. Immediately that decision was taken, said I know it was one of the
penalty
stupidest.
decisions.
No, that goal that was cancelled. I know
Yeah.
it's one of the most stupid decisions I've seen in football for a while. Nobody, you can't control what comes behind you. So it is he is now left for whoever coming behind to control himself. I can't control ball and you come behind me and you
Yellow card for Endo.
the guy was automatically demoted. He was supposed to be the guy in charge of VAR today. He has been demoted, and Fulham have been issued an apology by the PAG
Pogmo.
Yeah. Then,
But apology does not win games. They
yeah,
lost.
but no, what I'm trying to say is this: it's son, if there's anybody out there that loves football and that know football that think that decision was okay before even the statement of Pogmo, then probably
Chris
Well,
had
of
a
course,
terrible game.
it is full time at the Anfield Stadium. It is Liverpool who take all 3 points. Arsenal concede defeat for the first time this season in the Premier League. Courtesy of that fantastic free kick from Dominic Szoboszlai in the second half of this game to give Liverpool a 1-0 win. And Liverpool remain the only team with a 100% record in the Premier League. Their first clean sheet of the season, and Liverpool going to the international break top of the table with maximum points, with Arsenal who will remain in third position following their loss now to Liverpool. It finishes Liverpool 1, Arsenal 0 at the Anfield Stadium. Szoboszlai 83rd minute goal. Not what the dust cup prescribed until for you at the start of the game.
When a game ends and the referee becomes a talking point, it's a problem.
Yeah.
This is week 3.
bad officiating.
This is week
Extremely
3.
bad officiating.
This is week 3 in the
You remember what happened yesterday? You remember what happened yesterday, right?
Exactly. This is week 3 in the Premier League.
Chelsea
And the
penalty.
referees are taking the headlines.
See, before Chelsea penalty, said there was a clear case of penalty in what's his name?
Yeah, Pedro, yes.
So the same thing again we're seeing today. I mean, the rule is the rule, right? No matter what, as soon as he's spotted, I don't know if there is a duration that once he's spotted.
There's no duration.
You understand?
If it's spotted, it is spotted. They didn't tell us. See, I heard about the VAR and what is to be checked.
But
A penalty, whether it is after, even after it is, they call it back.
Yeah, we've seen where
team have gone to.
finish playing.
We've seen where there's a game.
Yeah.
Halftime, they call them back, they take a penalty, and they go back for the recess.
So even if the players do not call that, look, go and check. Why do you have the VAR?
What are they there? Are they funny chores?
Check this thing and now take a decision.
Are they funny chores? See, but this is match day 3,
Look,
and the referees are leading the headlines.
So calm down. You're not going to blame anybody, right? You came out for the game. You refused to bite. You dominated.
And that's why I was going to go with Arsenal.
Yeah.
Now-
You dominated. You had a fantastic game. You're a better team.
As much as I don't want to play down to style of play, but you cannot look away from that. Now take us back to the game against Manchester United. Now,
It's a different game
I
entirely.
know.
Two different games
No, I'm
entirely.
talking of
Now,
domination without biting.
See, 2 different games entirely. That first game was the first game of the season.
Yeah.
Here, before Liverpool could get a shot on target, Arsenal actually had a shot on target. If you go and check the total shot,
Liverpool didn't have a shot in the first half. On target, they didn't have it.
They had their first shot on target. I think around 60-something minutes.
Yeah, in this game.
So Arsenal actually they were having a shot, but not on target. So don't say they just couldn't create goal-scoring chances. Not that they didn't create chances at all. Not that they didn't. You understand? They couldn't create goal-scoring chances, and the problem is simple. You have somebody who was a passenger out of the game. Just remember what I saw throughout the second half today in Man City's game. Martinelli, that was not supposed to come back to the field of play.
He had no business.
So, in as much as we speak of Martinelli, Victor Gyökeres.
No, I think he played.
Fantastic.
He played his game. He had a good game.
Fantastic.
I give it to him. He had a good game.
Hold
Hold up play, physically strong.
Trouble those guys at the back.
Look at Konate now. Picked up injury trying to mark the young man.
Trouble those guys at the back.
He did his job.
Trouble those guys at the back.
Like I said, Arsenal will grow. It will grow into playing into his style. They seem not to understand that this guy wants to be direct. This dilly-dallying pass, cross. Okay, look at the chance he almost scored when this guy cleared Gomez. When Nonmalke put the ball to the wing, he crossed the ball immediately. Gregor was almost there. He wants to be direct. And they don't say... If I'm possible to enjoy this, if Benzema may enjoy this,
okay,
why don't Gyökeres?
A simple question: if you're calling out Gyökeres, what are you going to say about Ekitike?
That is jumping up right now.
What are you going to?
I think Ekitike, Florian Wirtz,
simple.
No, I'm not. See, like I said, the Liverpool's front line was poor.
Very poor.
Obviously,
was poor. Salah. Now look at the chances Salah had on first control when Szoboszlai first released him. A typical Mo Salah of last season. That was half a goal for Salah.
It even looked like,
but this
like
season,
even touched
Salah has been the shadow of
of course, age and everything is over his side.
Yeah.
He has understood.
Salah's poor form is now rubbing over every other person in front.
Because
they are also
I think
struggling.
they believe too much of when the team is built around someone. When he's not doing what he rubs off.
Salah poor form or Salah coming up against reasonable players.
Mixture of both.
Because Calafiori made him look like
I don't think it's about Calafiori. No, because this is the player that has scored 10 goals and 4 assists against Arsenal.
Yes.
And see,
Calafiori had a cracking game.
Because guys that have been marking him have not been doing their job.
Calafiori had a cracking game.
Did his job and he neutralized him completely.
Calafiori had a cracking game. Give it to Calafiori.
No, you understand? Because the guys actually been there to take care of him have felt woefully. Today somebody has a good game, somebody understands him better, he has completely neutralized him, makes him look like a kid that is learning how to play football. Now that is what it is. You understand? You could be good because your opponent is not.
We almost also look at the fact that Salah has been poor this season entirely.
In general,
Salah has scored this season.
But it's no.
Salah had an assist this season.
No doubt about it. So when did this look at the goal he scored last game? It was a gift.
Nobody's going to call that being poor essential. When
you score a goal and assist in 2 games, not a bad stuff.
Well, call that a poor game.
It is what it is, guys. Final words also. The international break is here.
I think
we'll take this one.
He can't come too early to pass. I think the right time. Arsenal will go and regroup. The injuries were not kind. Sadly, but I hope that's not serious. I want to that's my head. Hope it's not serious.
I think it's hamstring.
Yeah, it's just a hamstring. Hopefully 3-4 weeks he should be back.
Well, the last hamstring is 6 to 8 weeks.
Saka had a hamstring glasses that took him about 2-3 months, but we hear Saka's is not that bad as well. So hopefully get them time to regroup, recover, then focus on the next game. But again, for me, I see that 3-point drop. This is a game Arsenal should be winning at worst, getting a point. But wow, again, I don't like talking about. I hate talking about referees. You know me for a very long time, but a referee cannot come into and take the spotlight. The headline is for the players.
Throughout this weekend, he's been the referee.
Wherever I've been there, come on, man. It's really sad, really sad. I just will look back at the penalty from handball from Szoboszlai, penalty, and of course, Ebere Cheze. But at the end of the day, again, the question boils down to one question: what is VAR for?
Well, what is the VAR for? Plenty of refereeing decision this weekend from Pogmol and the VAR, and of course the referees in England. Like I always say, sometimes we also need to tone it down on bad officiating, not in the Premier League, but I'm saying when it happens,
in the area,
and then will bring it down here. I'll begin to criticize it.
See, it happens there. It happens here as well.
I'm going to say something that's exchange hands, but it's what it is. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. But come on, Liverpool going to international break, top of the table, 9 points, 3.6, 3 wins from a maximum from 3 games. No point drop, even though they've considered. But surprise, they keep a clean sheet against an Arsenal side. Shocking. Quite shocking.
They see the through. They come out and play, so it's quite understood. And the better part of the game is like probably they had a game plan. Come and sit deep, wait until 60 minutes, then try and come out
and they came out and
played. This guy came out for a draw, sincerely speaking. Liverpool came out for a draw. I think their game plan is they were settling for a draw, then prove somehow they got the goal.
Well, for Chelsea, they stay second with 7 points, from 3 games, 2 wins and 1 draw. For Liverpool, Arsenal, they are third with 6 points. Of course, followed closely by Spurs, Everton, Sunderland, Bournemouth, who all have 6 points. and it is interesting to
Surprisingly,
note
Man City is ahead
that
of
Manchester
Man is ahead
United
of Man City.
end the first 3 weeks in the Premier League on 8th position. Wow. Football Temple brought to you by Alza Studios.